Welcome everybody to Low Kick Street Fighter 5 tournament, people. It's gonna be a delicious one. It's gonna be a delightful one. It's gonna be a deadly one, cause the brackets look a little unusual. Not only to speak of obviously the day change, but also we got young R up in the business and a few other surprises like Space Boy. But before we get to the fisticuffs, let's run those introductions as per usual. My name is St. Cola, and I am joined with Seth. How you doing, my brother?
Seth is me, and I'm do great. I be good, and I do commentary at times.
Why you say it like that?
It's been a
Why
while,
you
man.
say it like that?
You know what sucks is like a lot of times it feels really good that I've hit that point in being on the mic where I get to commentate my own events, which is low kick. Thank God that I have an opportunity like this to be able to now run Street Fighter regularly on Sundays. This is the best feeling that I could have, right? Where it's just like, nice, I get to have my own weekly. This feels amazing. I get to have my boy St. Cola up on the mic. I get to have all of the Midwest and East Coast homies come into the stream. It feels great. You know, that's when I get to do commentary alongside like getting invited to other events here. But man, I don't get to do I don't get to do commentary as often as I like to. So it's like I'm really, really glad that I get to get carried by you on the introduction of this weekly series. So I really appreciate you being here, man.
Hold on now, you said get carried.
Hey.
I'm just a vulture. I'm just a vulture on the mic is all I am.
Professional
I'm just a vulture, bro.
Vulture? What do you mean? Vulture making the big bucks? Vulture doing the official CPT tour? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, dude. CPT tour.
I
Like
have some more.
ATM.
Yeah, it pays. But you know, there's some other things, but in the way. But what I'm focusing on right now is this beautiful Midwest Plus
Yes.
action. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like we have a few of the surprises, like I just said, man. We got the young Arc who came through on the Beast Coast, just got sponsored. Space Boy with that Sakura, and you know, some of the typical favorites that we love to see in our brackets. So it's gonna be good as we get ready for that Midbest CPT coming up in a couple weeks. I'm excited. You know what? You know, everyone else is spilling their news, right? I guess I can too. I guess I can say this here. It's a Midwest stream, right? This is a Midwest stream, right? This is my Midwest people, right? I'm just gonna say it.
Yep. Let's
I
hear
will
it.
be seeing. Listen, I'll be seeing all of you during the CPT Midwest coming up in a couple weeks. I'm just gonna announce it right now. Forget it. I'm gonna announce it right now. I'll be commentating that. That's when my appearance will be. I've been seeing people be like, "Well, St. Cola. Where's St. Cola?" Guess what? I'm coming through in the cut when it comes to my place. All right. I want to come through for the Midwest, baby. That's where I'm gonna be appearing. Let's go.
Let's go, St. Cola repping the Midwest for the Midwest CPT circuit. Oh, that's gonna feel so good, dude. And who else but you? It would be a crime. It would be a travesty if Capcom decided to hire anybody else except for the god of the Midwest. It doesn't even make sense. So for you to slink through, it would be weird. It would be unjust.
It'd be really weird.
It would be criminal.
Yeah.
So, that's so sick. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. It's going to be St. Cola on the mic. And you know what? Hey, is that an open bracket? Let's see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what happens.
One
One of the best things. Well, one of the best things about getting that is I get to make fun of everybody, all my friends and stuff like that.
Oh, that's true.
And I get to just say so much shit about good old Lizard Man. I get to talk shit about Rob. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
So what better place to get that practice than here? And coming through the low kick. I appreciate y'all. Y'all gonna definitely get a shout out. You're definitely gonna be talking about our pizza too and how good our pizza is, how much better it is than other places.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to keep it real with the chat. That's all I'm saying.
We got some heathens in Chicago who talk about what real Chicago pizza is. Because I don't know if you know, shout outs to Callisto, but Callisto's got this head ass opinion where he's like, tavern style pizza is real Chicago style pizza. And I'm like, Callisto, what are you talking about, bro? What do you mean, dude?
Like, it's not. I can see why some people because Chicago, it's all about where you're at, right? Like, we're not just about the deep dish. We got all the flavors and all the styles we are the best at, right? That's what makes Chicago the best. But I think historically we are known for the deep dish. Like, that's where we really live. Like,
exactly.
That's us. That's us. So I think we have to claim that as our forefront, but then also say, yeah, tavern style's there too. But I don't know if that would be what I would say is the finality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like how, Philly, you go to Philly, you get the Philly cheesesteak. But then there are other people be like, nah, the real Philly food is the Italian beef. Like, come on, man. yes, but
It's like,
also no.
But also no. Yeah, exactly. You understand. You get it.
Yeah.
These people don't. They don't understand. Like I feel like people just. Even though sometimes it just be your own, bro. Just be your own.
They really do. But hey, you know what? It always be your own with Chicago because you got all these Malort people out here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Doing that, like that whole that is a crime. I could not subject any human being to that. Where it's just like, no, it's a rite of passage. They come and they gotta drink some Malort. No, man, they'll never come back. How about that?
Bro, listen. Those Northsiders are bugging? Listen, okay. I'm not saying the Northside has the best food, but this is what people think about when they think about Chicago. Not saying that you're wrong, but I'm just saying, Classico, like that is like the history that people think about of pizza. It is the deepest of dish. Okay, I'm just saying. We're not saying that it's only deep dish. We're just saying that it is a part of it, but that is what it's known for. Okay, that's like what's on the flag. It doesn't mean that's what's behind the flag. All right, doesn't mean what holds up the pole. Okay, I'm not saying that.
What are the?
Also, I better see you up in the bracket, Classico, playing. I better see all y'all coming through playing too.
I
am saying he's bugging. Listen, I'm gonna bug over this match here. I'm gonna bug over this match here. Play Guy and Chu coming through with some Chun-Li. What's this? Chun-Li Ken action. Yeah, Play Guy. I've actually seen up a few times and ranked. He's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
he's actually one of those Ken players that like. It's funny. He's going the right direction. It just is going to be slower for him to advance. Like if you watch another Midwesterner, Brian F, and some of his content, he talks about how going too aggressive playing a wild play style might actually be detrimental, and it is. I do agree with that. Play Guy doesn't like to bust out too much, doesn't like to go too wild, and the progress that he's going to see is going to be slower, but he's going to be stronger in the end. Like he's not going to. I'm sure he's going to shoot up to Ultra Diamond in a couple of months versus a couple of weeks if he's just being random and stuff like that, right? But it's going to make him a stronger player if he stays with the style, and I appreciate that he's keeping with it.
You know, it's pretty indicative of his play style over in Granblue too, because he's one of those big. He was a big Granblue grinder back around when that game was happening, and it's pretty. He was I want to say the most successful Lil Wayne that we've had in North America. So it's pretty indicative of his style, where it's like, you know,
the most successful T-Bola though. Yeah, T-Bola.
Oh, okay. You know what?
But you mean like main?
Yeah, you're right. T-Bola. I can't even.
T-Bola cast. Come on now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like probably like set main. You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
Yeah. So it's like when you play that kind of character. Oh, it's looking a little chunky, but you know what? Hopefully both of these players getting comfortable in that. I want to say that Play Guy, we're already seeing a lot of patience coming from both of them, and obviously round one feeling each other out, but Play Guy.
It's at CFN, bro. The CFN walk back.
He's typing in the Discord chat, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you said to stop when it's laggy. Hello? It's laggy. That's what he says, verbatim, coming from Play Guy. Oh man, look, I'll say that Chooses came in with 1 bars over on my end. So I don't know how it's looking, but
where is Chooses from? I've heard that name before.
I haven't
seen that name before.
I would like to know. Yo, chat, Discord chat and Twitch chat. Where's Chooses from? Let's figure this out.
While we wait for this match to occur in some way.
Yeah. Okay, so here's quoting.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to laugh.
Quoting Ham Jams from the Discord chat. So here's what we got, and I think that he's gonna do a little bit more investigating. But man, I don't know if this can even be played out. He's in Texas.
He from Texas?
All right,
Jesus. Okay, come on.
I'm sorry. All right, you know what? Sakola said you were saying that you had something you wanted to say about this, dude.
Please follow the instructions. We don't allow Texas, right? Like, what's on the list?
So Texas is essentially part of like south of the U.S. You know, so Texas does not constitute Midwest or East Coast, which are the 2 regions that we allow here. Boo,
okay,
Leon. I'm sorry, man.
Leon, I'm sorry. I love you, and this ain't to you, but I'm gonna clip this and save this for later. If you are not in the area, if you did not read the Smash.gg rules listing that says what region you're from, and you enter a tournament, I'm gonna call you out because it says where the regions are that are allowed, right? So we can all have a good time. If you're too far out, we might be having some issues, as you see right here. So please, I'm begging you. I know you fighting game players don't like to read. You don't read frame data. You probably haven't read a book in about 20 years. But I'm gonna tell you this: at least try to read where the regions are that you are able to play for anything, for any fighting. It doesn't Street Fighter, whatever. Please, so we can have a good experience. I'm begging you from the bottom of my damn soul.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. We're gonna
Flip
have
that and take it over. I'm sorry.
Flip it and ship
You're
it.
out of here, bro. You didn't read the rules.
Please,
You're on the stands, my brother. You're on the stands.
It's been like this since the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like we have very, very strict restrictions on what regions can play. It's the reason that CPT has to split it up, even West, East, and Midwest, you know? So the reason that we're having those different regions is because of tournament integrity, because of the competitive integrity online. And unfortunately, we hate to see that that's the case, but that's something that we got to respect. So please, if you can, or if you take the time to read the rules of the entries, and then
please,
just please. So,
all right.
So,
wait, someone just hit me up.
What up? What did we do?
In the Discord. Where are your regions at? They're not listed on the thing. Bro.
No.
Wait, what?
On our sign up page?
Oh.
On the sign up page? Uh-oh. Okay.
So maybe in the Discord.
Then we might have look, if that's the case, then they got it.
You guess you're fine. They did read.
Oh no! They did read. All right. I'm gonna blame low kick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna blame high production on that one. If you got a sword in this chat, what are you guys doing? If you got a sword in this chat, I'm gonna need you to go over there and make sure that this does not happen.
Play it out. I want chaos tonight. Play it out. Play it out.
Okay.
I want chaos tonight. They signed up. Play it out. We gotta hold that one.
Yeah, honestly,
that one's bad.
Honestly,
that's bad.
That's not good. That is not good.
Oh man, I'm glad someone pointed that out because I was like, yo, just sign up, y'all, just come through.
Yeah, right. I mean, because it's honestly the first time that we've had a like non-regional issue like this, you know, or a regional issue like this. It's definitely the first time that we've had to deal with it on stream, right? Where
man, I'm so sorry, Cheat. Chew, you got my apologies. You did good. Y'all did good.
Yeah.
Y'all did good. Y'all did read. You saw that there was no. You were like, hey, fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah, big bet. You know.
I'm fucking in.
But at the same time, right? Alternatively, why didn't you guys ask the questions? You know what I'm saying? We got the support center right there in the Discord for you guys to ask us the questions. Hey, can we sign up? What regions are allowed? Et cetera, et cetera. I didn't realize that was the case. I didn't realize that was what was happening. Oh,
I'm sorry. So sorry. Chuzu. Did I say his name wrong?
Chuzus. I want to say Chuzus.
Chuzus.
Yeah. Chuzus. If you hear us on the mic,
Chuzus. Where are you at? Come through in the chat right now. And say your piece. You go ahead and you get to talk some shit about my shoes for a second. Go ahead and do that, big dog. I'm sorry. You know.
Justice for chooses, bro.
So this is a learning experience for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
That's why we have these locals, and I'm glad that someone came through my Discord and was like, "Hey, am I allowed to play in this?" And I was like, "Hold on now."
Well, you know,
they're like, "I don't see anything on my Discord." They're like, They're like, "I was gonna sign up, but I didn't know."
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've always welcomed people sliding in and asking questions or anything like that. But at the same time, that's super, super screwed of us to not have the rules set up like that. We promise this is not indicative of how these events are going to go weekly, all right? This is the day one, working out the kinks, getting you guys in here properly represented, getting them high. Like, look, early on, let's just iron this crease out. We still got some high octane action for you guys going on.
Yes.
You know, we got that Resident Evil 8 Village level of action going on for you later on in the bracket. With names like Space Boy, with Arturo up in here, with Joel Murogan up in here, underscore. That'll be.
Those are locals. Yeah, those are locals.
Where's Destructive?
All right, pull your ass in here, Destructive. I see you over the chat.
Son of a bitch.
I'm looking for you to Make some names. Oh, Super Saiyan Kid was in here. Z Fighter Son Goku was through here.
Yep.
So
let's get those names
Yango, the
up in
homie
here.
coming through. Yo, Jit coming through as well.
We're gonna get now we're gonna get Z Fighter Son Goku and Super Saiyan Kid up on the sticks, and I need to make sure that I get his tag right because that's a lot of force. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Super Saiyan Kid, but damn it.
You're taking a break? Nah, you whack for that one, dog. I hit the mic and you take a break? You one of my favorite damn Urian players to watch, though. Oh, man. Let there be light art. You might get to see an art bit unusual lately. That I feel like when you sit here and say that Sim is nerfed, it just bumps him.
Yeah.
And that little funeral that he had for a week was of no consequence. Because that character, Sim, came from Sarcophagus. All right? The Sarcophagus. That character is still ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't
care
know.
what nobody say.
Honestly, it's Sin's sim, or I'm sorry, it's Art Sim that makes me question any mention of nerfs that happens. Because remember when the patch just came out and people were like, oh man, Sim got sent to bottom tier. Oh, rip all
You mean
Sim.
Art? Art was one of those people.
Art was one of those people.
Art was one of those people.
Stuck up. He switched to Falk too for a while, like sub Falk, and then tried to like run through brackets with Falk and stuff. But then, like 2 weeks later, less than 3 weeks later, here we go. Art is back up.
Yep.
I don't know.
So I'm happy to see some of it. Yeah, as Destructive says, is partly in V-Shift, but I think the game has just calmed down, and I also think that the nerfs don't hurt as much as like on paper they might say. You know, you can still anti-air with the character. You have to be more predictive with it. You have to be it depends on what jump ins too as well. So a lot of those things equate to Sim still being a good character, and Street Fighter V is pretty damn balanced right now. Like the way the game is with all the changes as an entirety in the meta, the game is operating just fine. Like I feel like you might have weak characters, but they can still piece you up in like a set or whatever, especially if you have a specialist that's been sticking with the character for a long time. Maybe the exception to the rule might be Nash, but even then, I still feel like you have to understand some frame data, because in the top 16, you might meet one of those Hot Topic wearing weirdos that still plays Nash, and you're like, I gotta fight this dude, and he knows more than you.
I mean, even through season 4, where we had that patch for a really long time, you know, like in the beginning parts of season 4, like we just had to deal with the meta kind of shifting a lot all throughout. It wasn't like season 3 and 3.5 where it was kind of like, you know, we're kind of stuck in this, but at the very least, this is how it's going to be. Season 4, I felt like moved around a lot. Up until Seth's release, because then when Seth came out, it was like, all right, yeah, Seth is just stuck up here.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be definitely. It's how fighting games go. You have the fighting game that on first release there's definitely the strongest characters, and there's discrepancy, and then as time goes on and as patches come through and people understand how to play the game, it starts to close. The tier list starts to close through. You especially see that with like Grand Blue that's happened. It's become a way different game where it used to be the top 4 plus the rest. You know, Samurai Showdown was like that for a while too. You pick Gin or a few other characters, or you weren't playing the damn game. And you know, for sometimes it kind of happens like that too nowadays, but it's gotten better. But every fighting game is like that. They gotta smooth out the kinks and things like that. Street Fighter 5 has had a really great progression upward, and I hope it continues. And I can't wait to see what happens offline. At least we're getting some offline action this weekend with Rebel Kumite London. That's gonna be fun to watch. At least we get to see, you know, what happens with Cammy offline, because online she's a problem.
Yeah,
she's kind of a fucking a problem. She's a deal.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of as we move towards offline. I can't wait to see how the meta kind of goes through, because we didn't get that with the previous season. Previous season we had all online. And I feel like there was still some more juice in there, like we could have got, but the way Street Fighter 5 is, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. V-Shift stuff helps out. The changes, it's a smarter game. Everybody's playing it at a higher level now. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I hope people, if y'all are not playing it, y'all should definitely get on it now.
Yeah, honestly, Street Fighter 5 is, like you said, it's fighting games in general, where as the game goes on, with some very, very, very rare instances, as the game goes on, it becomes much more optimized, it becomes much more fun, people figure it out more, becomes much more balanced, and again, in some very rare instances. And I think that, you know, with a game like Street Fighter, where it had such a tumultuous career, to end up where it is now as like probably one of the best fighting game products on the market, if not one of the most enjoyable and well-balanced fighting games in the scene. I think that is a feat in and of its own. But I also say this, and I've been having this conversation for the last few days. I want other games to learn their lesson. Like, I want other companies to look at how Street Fighter V happened and really learn their lesson. I'm not saying anything specific.
Yeah. I feel you.
I really want them to understand that Street Fighter.
You want to start off on the right foot.
Yes,
and
please,
even like
you know,
because our problem is the netcode, right? Like, you know, netcode definitely is fucked. But like, it's hard. I think it's hard for a fighting game to come out good. Though there are some elements that I feel like developers can look at immediately and be like, this could be not the right direction that we need to go in, because 75% of the FGC is like, this is bad. So,
right.
You know, maybe they could change those things. But, you know, if we could fix the netcode on this, I would love to play people across the seas. Like, I had a weird interaction where I played some players from Japan, you know, some of my friends from Japan, and it was like a 2-bar, you know. It wasn't the worst in the world, but it wasn't like, it was like okay. Like, if you're just messing around with your friends, it's like, it's okay.
Right.
But every so often, like every 5 or 10 minutes, I'd have a good round and it'd be perfect. And I was like, this is beautiful. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's playable netcode from me here to Japan.
Yeah.
And and they're on PlayStation, I'm on PC, and they say it's not as laggy for that one round. And I'm like, this is what we could have. I'm just hoping that we get something like that, especially before Intel. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe not. It's a lot of work. But, you know, always be hopeful.
Yeah. So what I think is happening is like, so the reason we're not getting a lot of matches right now, ladies and gentlemen, is because the matches weren't, okay.
They signed up for 2 brackets?
Yes, because there are 2 brackets of Street Fighter V this month, and some people signed up for both just in case.
What?
And then some people signed up for the wrong one. So,
what?
I don't know if Art is around.
Art's in that one though. He's in the right one.
Yeah,
he's about to play guy.
Yeah, so I'm trying to have Art up on stream. Hey chat, do you guys know he's playing in Metro City? Art is streaming right now. It's time.
Then we could do Joe and OG on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can do Joe and, well, they're in match. I think they're in match. Which means we can have Underscore and Azure Flame if Underscore is here. If not, then we've got a match for winners quarterfinal. Damn, we're just breezing through this bracket. Hell yeah.
I guess so. Everyone didn't want to wait.
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna move on to winners quarterfinal, Kleptomaniac versus Azure Flame, because I don't know if Underscore's here as well. But again, okay. Alongside the rules of the eligible states and, you know, what dates these brackets are, it's also the first time that we have like 2 of the same kind of bracket, right? Like Soul Calibur did as well, because now Soul Calibur is regularly on Fridays. I don't know how that one was like done so well. I don't know how people just didn't sign up for the wrong ones. But also people were probably just like ready to play in both, you know? Like, hell yeah, we really just want to play Soul Calibur, you know?
Yeah. That game looking good too. I'll talk about that one later. But listen, we're gonna have some matches coming up. I see OG on up in the chat. I don't see Underscore, so
yeah, I don't see Underscore. Also, you said you've been watching a lot of Soul Calibur, and I think a lot of people have been watching a lot of Soul Calibur recently, which is really cool. And I want to know what it is about Soul Calibur that kind of like brought it back into the spotlight, or at least had a lot of people have their eyes on it again.
You know, I hate to say it, but you know, the good old we play out here. Had we watching out here.
I see.
We play with that funny money. Definitely had me watching though. So it was Hannah hit me up, and I was like, I'm gonna watch some more of this. And I watched the top 8, and I was like, that's sick. And then for a project that's coming up, I had to watch some more, and I was like, this ain't even homework. This is fun. And even though I might not like get super deep into Soul Calibur, I will definitely at least play it casually and like just enjoy watching it. And it's always good to just watch different games and enjoy it, you know.
Right.
It's always good to just, you know, pick one of other games and see what they're doing, like see how other players approach almost similar situations with different tools and see what you can take from that stuff. Like I always tell people, you should be watching. It's like Freaky something. I forgot his last name or his full tag. He's the Third Strike player that breaks down different usages of moves from different players of the Third Strike players. And I'm thinking like, this is how people should break down certain things of their moves of their characters in any game, and kind of build their base around it. Like that'd be some sick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like. Whoa, what is going on in the chat? R is currently playing in Alpha 3 right now.
Dude, yeah.
Well, that will take just about a second.
So definitely.
Oh wait. Umi Rogan's ready? Wait, does Umi want to play? Bring in Umi Rogan. Let me get the Umi Rogans on here. What's going on, Z's Nuts? How you doing, brother? If
Umi
Rogan wants to
waiting
play,
for the invite, but it looks like OG Yawn is also here.
All right, OG, y'all want to play? Come through.
All right, Betty. Okay.
You can leave Azura in here. He can stay in the damn thing if he needs to.
You can chill in here, but we're gonna have both of them. All right, Joe. It's just Joe spacing my.
It's not my first time saying Z's Nuts or seeing Z's Nuts. Okay, I've seen Z's Nuts quite a few times. I've said Z's Nuts quite a few times. I'm a professional. Okay.
What's Z's?
Sometimes y'all players have some unusual names. Can you get top 16 at the CPT? I will be gassed to say your name in the top 16, please, or top 8. That would be the best thing in the world. Because I would have to say it, and I would say it with the straightest of faces.
Dude, say it on camera. Oh, that'd be so goddamn funny.
I will look all of you right in the goddamn eye in that camera.
In the camera.
I will say that name with my whole ass heart. With my whole ass heart. Destructor, don't change your name. You gonna change it to the Crouching Fierce? Don't change that.
No. Why?
Hey, don't change.
Why are you doing that?
I like that.
I like that.
I definitely have been.
Why are you doing that?
I definitely have mixed. I've said both your names before. Oh, he's gonna be D's Nuts, bro.
Aww.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's too on the nose, man.
OG, that one don't work. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
That don't work.
I don't know, man.
OG, get your ass in the lobby. I'm trying to see some mixes, or I'm trying to see some demons in the dark. All right, that's what I'm trying to see. Umi Rogan. I don't even know if you still play Akuma. I know your Akuma player's kind of going through right now. Your big boss, Tokido. You came back home to see Tokido rummaging in the trash, playing some Urian. And I know y'all going through it right now, but just hold tight. That character's still fucking busted.
Hold on, I'm telling Azure Flame to just go back to Q.
All right. I'm gonna go back to just so he knows too.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I hope I don't want to see no Ryu, dog. Don't pull no Ryu up here. I don't see enough. Show me the Akuma. I kind of miss the demon. Okay, show me the Akuma. Yeah. And I think either. Oh God, you done pulled in him.
Oh, I didn't yoink at him. He just myself. Jumped in.
I'm just giving you some updates. We obviously, for clarity from the TO's perspective, so you guys aren't just sitting here just trying to figure this out. We've had like a lot of people that I've had to shoot because they're just not here. Arturo's actually in a match right now of Alpha 3. Nowhere near to just straight up don't know where, and it's first to 2. We've got a lot of that's going on, so we're trying to fill these out the best we can, but just understand, we're a little bit behind. That's all I have to say.
I feel you. Who is Azura Flame, by the way? That top tier player. See you.
Azure Flame has been in our brackets before, I would want to say.
I've seen them like once or twice, but I wonder who else I've never seen them anywhere else though. Maybe
it's Lara Booty Sweat. I forgot. Come on. Hell yeah. All right, OG, if you come up on the CPT with this name, please.
They take the names off because y'all get unusual.
They do take the names off, but
yeah.
You gotta, they do. You're gonna refer to them as their proper name.
Oh yeah. I'll just be like, this dude loves him a certain sort of drink.
Did you see
he just loves one from the backside.
Did you see the oh man, I don't know if I should say. Did you see the one on Strive where it was just like Elfelt boob juice? That OG had.
What's the other one? Was a like Ramathal foot pillow?
I don't want to know about that one, pillow? Bro. No, you said foot, and you can full stop right there, dog.
I'm just saying those people are mad weird, and I don't want them anywhere near me. 6 feet away. If COVID's over, I still want the 6 feet away from me.
Lady D, mommy tees, bro. I don't know. It seems pretty good.
Lady D. Y'all are, see, this is anime players.
That's
You can't have
yours.
anything, bro.
That's you.
Anime players. Axel Lowe's 14-inch hog. Okay, but listen, Space Boy, that's different because all I wanted her to do was throw me through like the drywall. That's way different. That's not.
No. Leading up until the release and playing the game, you were like, bro, I just want Lady D to push me through a ceiling, bro.
I still want her to do that to me. I didn't pass that section for a while. Let's just put it that way. And let's put it this way, people. We have some more action, Street Fighter V style, Midwest, plus more coming your way. Joe Umi Rogan versus Laura Booty Sweat, aka OG on up in the deck. Listen, what's wrong with that, Destructive? I like a strong woman that can throw me through the ceiling and spin me around like a ceiling fan. What's wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that? I don't think so. I think it's just
I want
fine.
her to dice me up and hang me from the window like her curtains, dog. That is next level.
Curtains? I'm just saying, if she wanted to, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna be able to commentate anymore. I'm gonna stay focused on the Akuma versus Laura matchup. Honestly, Joe Umiroga's list of characters actually does pretty well against Laura on paper, right? Ryu, a pain point for the character, especially this season. Akuma as well, but Akuma can't take as many hits, so you definitely have to be on point. His Oki situation, though, I think is a little bit better in terms of continuousness, and he's got the mix on the deck, too.
Yeah. I mean, definitely with the way that Akuma can just cycle offense, like especially with that meter, if he's got EX Demon Flip on deck, if he's in V-Trigger, man, it can be super scary for Laura at any given time. So I would want to say that getting poked out, like playing this mid-range is honestly where it's really rough before meter comes in the hand. Oh, it doesn't take that throw.
It's rough when you attack full screen like that against Akuma with the 4 Fears. It's a stun and done. All you need is that final hit, and that'll do it right there. Joe Umirogan bringing it back from the brink and showing you the power and why this character is still messed up.
Yeah.
Pops V-Trigger, and then you got to worry about the air fireballs. You got to worry about the damage on the deck. This character's still stupid. I don't care what nobody says. Look, cool players downplaying, acting like they got to be putting the 9 to 5 plus overtime with this character.
Yeah, man. Oh, I lost my side switch corner combo. I'm screwed. I have nothing now.
Pukito don't play my character.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, guess what? Sometimes some people don't want to play online with a character that has like the lowest amount of health, but it doesn't mean that the character ain't busted as hell, and that Pukito won't pull him out. Anyway, Joe Umiroga is working just fine. Nice little fade away on the crouch kick. Tatsu as well. Back to mid screen, and those fireballs are going to be a pain point if you use them as pokes or even full screen.
Yeah, we're using a lot of pokes here in the mid screen. There we go. First bar meter spent over from OG Yon. Sweeping to activate coming in, and here we go. The offense is going to be cycled. He's going to try and create some space. There it is. Oh, the jump just goes in with the jump fierce and already has him locked down in the corner. Another set of air fireballs.
Demon with the jump.
The demon.
No demon time.
Oh.
No demon time for you. Not today. I'm celibate. I got a chain around. I'm celibate. No demon time today. I'm celibate.
Demon mode deactivated, and now OG Yon being able to sit on full meter and fuck however he wants. There it is in the corner. Sunset Wheel, number 1.
It's a day of rest right here. This is a day of holiness, trying to come through with a demon. He wasted all that bar, but Akuma's still willing to get that back, dog. This character is still ridiculous. Got him caught up in the corner, and this corner pressure is still super strong for this character. Caught him reaching, though. That's unfortunate. Crush, activation. The flip out, Seth.
Yeah, he jumped out and avoided the sunset wheel too, but now he's got himself in the corner. Still has V-Trigger to play with if he wants to try and take some tricky approaches. Oh no, the low forward check. That was super nice. Just actually backs off. Oh no, he ate that fireball. Drops that one. This is a scramble. I know it is.
My man said I need my eggs over easy, though. Joey Rogan just needs one more hit, but he doesn't care for the fireballs.
Oh.
Throws out the EX connects, and that'll do it, at least for this match. Tightness, but pays out in the clutch. Joey Rogan, I was going to say them fireballs are risky, because one good call out would mean death. She's got EX bar. She can blow through with armor. But, yo, coming through with the EX, the timing, a little unusual for him.
Yeah, super clean play from Joe Rogan. I mean, still some smart decisions over on OG Yon's side of the screen. I want to say in that very, very last situation, I think he had just enough armor, or I'm sorry, just enough health to be able to armor through one hit of a fireball. But Unfortunately, didn't work out
The
that
EX
way.
though.
Yeah, not the
Yeah,
EX.
I think if
one.
it would have been an EX, he probably, maybe, actually, I'm not sure. But that's still like a risky move. But at least he has the option on the deck, and I like that.
Yeah.
Joe knew that, so he just eliminated off the table right there, and now finds a V skill palm, puts him in the corner. Yeah, running that like it's still season 4 out here. Joe got this great corner pressure, jump in. That's gonna be the win.
Yup, that's definitely gonna take that round right there. Build that meter. Hey, I was gonna say, brother. He did all that
Yeah,
meter
do some,
build. Could have just done the back.
What are they
throw.
called?
What
What is it called when you do that? When you do that, like you practice or whatever, like right before a match, katas or whatever. I forgot what it's called.
Is it
What
Japanese
is it called when
word?
you just? Yeah, something like that. I guess I'm not a weeb enough. I guess I wasn't paying attention enough, just like Joe Rogan wasn't, because that is definitely dead.
Ooh,
And no meter
spicy.
spit.
That was
Breathing
mad.
technique, nah.
No,
It's not a breathing technique. It's something different. It's something. It's like they're like ha ha. They do that. Yeah, ha ha. You know that stuff.
Well, like the karate.
Like
stuff?
karate practitioners. Yeah, but like
Oh.
it's with everything with martial arts.
Oh. Okay.
You know
I didn't know
what I'm
that. I
talking
don't know. The os.
Yeah,
That's stuff like that. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. You know what I'm getting at, okay? Nice medium kick, heavy kick Tatsu for the knockdown and the corner pressure. That back tech angle will save you because you caught up in the corner, my friend. It buffers the medium kick counter hit, EXDP. Look at where you're at. The stun is rising. The health is low. The challenge, though.
It doesn't quite have enough V meter to activate. Gonna have to just raw offense here. Spend all that meter just to be able to secure that life lead. And hopefully he can hold on to it here. Oh,
The
there.
raw? Needs one more hit to do it.
What? He jumped himself into the corner. Hopefully he's not
Run!
gonna yeah, hopefully that
Run!
red trigger is not going to spell doom for him. Oh no, the first throw dashes out and activates. There we go. Raw jumps away from the fireball. Gonna have to play a hugely long space game. Has enough meter to be able to armor through something. Spins a dash in, playing it super scary. How's Joe gonna play?
Oh,
Ooh.
crouching medium kick.
All right, I agree. I like it. Back to basics, right? Footsies, okay? That's Street Fighter B.
Literally and figuratively, those were some footsies. I like that medium kick though. You dash it outside that distance, and you know how it's gonna reach. And he ain't looking for that. He's looking for maybe like a dash up jab or dash
Right.
up grab or whatever. And you catch him with the crouching medium kick. My man standing. And now we are standing at the final game between the two. This is going the distance. It's called the Ki. There we go. That's what I meant. My man was Ki-ing back and forth. He's doing the heavy kick. Ki. He's doing that. That's what I'm talking about.
Used to startle an opponent? I don't know. When he's in the stun, I'm not sure he's already pretty worried. Just like how
That's how you build
OG
up bar. You
worried.
startle.
Yeah. You startle him, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the shimmy button couldn't quite connect. Now we're here. Back in the mid-screen. Going back to footsies. Caught that demon flip. I like that. Just send the elbow. Full send. Tried to go for a shimmy that time. He pressed buttons. Lockdown.
Overhead. EXDP is denied. No sympathy or empathy for that bad DP. That's gonna put OG on set point. My man knew it was coming. He knew what was brewing, dog. He said, I ain't taking a sip of that. Forward heavy punch, Raw does it, and that works out. I feel like OG On's getting a lot more comfortable in this match. And as soon as I say that, commentators curse. Forward heavy punch. Why are you taking a wake up when this kid just got that forward heavy punch?
Oh, pressing buttons on wake up too, and this is another stun. He's gonna build just enough meter to super if he wants. Probably just gonna hold on to that. Oh no.
No,
couldn't
he ain't.
be-
He's spinning it now. Son of the kill. Reset, demon flip. Oh man, don't get hit. Oh, this is the opening that he needs. OG on with the activation. And this is where Laura is able to play. EX connects. This is Oki time. You ain't got no bar. You gotta hope to hold this. You're not gonna spin any bar. Not gonna V reversal. Not gonna V shift. You ain't gonna do any of that. Okay, there's a V reversal. But the chase down the hot pursuit. There it is. OG on getting the win. Need the fireball right behind him. Watch it 6. I got a lot of more tricks.
Oh, I'd like to report a robbery. I cannot believe full health, damn near full health, from the brink of death. OGN came back. That was tragic, but at the same time, that was hype as hell. Good stuff. To Laura Booty Sweat, pulling it over.
Booty sweat.
Joe Rogan, 2-1. That sucked, but that was pretty good. That was really good. Street Fighter 5,
Got
baby.
that. Hey, you know, he had a lot of chances to stop that momentum. You just sometimes, this is the thing, like you have V-shift, but I feel like a lot of people are getting super greedy about when they want to spin that V bar, and a lot of cool players have to let go of the fact that sometimes you don't need, you won't get to activate V trigger but you get to stay alive a little bit longer, right?
Right.
And that's like the win condition. You want to have the win condition, which is, activate trigger. You have the air fireballs where she has a problem dealing with those. But at the same time, if you're just going to die anyway, if the guess, you might need to alleviate some of that stress by just going for the V shift, staying away so you can play another day. I'm telling you, sometimes it's okay to just put some of that red bar at the bottom and use it for something different. But he'll be able to use some of that stuff differently as he moves on and loses bracket. And OG on in the winner side. That was some sick ass action. I'll tell you what. Y'all say locals can't be hyped. Royal Cycle, Imagine. I think I said your name wrong, but thank you both for the primes. That is sick of y'all. Blessings.
Appreciate the subs, ladies and gentlemen. Imengon, Royal Psycho. Good to see you in the chat, Royal Psycho. Saw you in the first to 10 earlier today. That was happening between Idom and Tokido. I don't know if you caught that earlier today. That was pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely peeping that. I'm also peeping the Boost out here. Boost, Mr. Boost Mobile coming through. Why would I ignore that message? You the homie. Shout out to Boost. How you doing, brother?
I miss you, Boost.
But yeah, I definitely caught that match. Yeah, it was I gotta give Tokyo some credit for some of his defensive, choices. I like his medium kick usage and stuff, but IDOM is just, they don't know about IDOM. They don't know about IDOM's lore. They know about B skill 2 lore. That's in Japan. They got top 16 or something like that. That's cool. But you don't know about IDOM lore, right? But you're gonna know this weekend at Rebel Kumite. I'll tell you that.
Hey.
I love to you too. Boost.
Yeah, stay tuned. All those players are over in London right now, I want to say, for Kumite. I didn't realize that was this upcoming weekend. I thought that was going to happen pretty soon. But, when you're traveling, you got to sit tight, got to quarantine for a little bit. I know them vaccines are coming out hot and strong, but, we still got some ways to go. Speaking of which, did you get yours?
Yeah, I just got mine last week, was it? Yeah, I had that, where I was, out for, 2 days. I was like, man, this vaccine ain't shit. And then 3 hours later, I'm not even laying on my bed. I'm, having sweats, hot sweats. I'm laying on my dog's bed. Odin's looking at me like, bro, what is wrong with you? Bro, you good? You good? Bro, you good? He's like, you good, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, this shot got me. My girlfriend, she got her first shot. My first shot was, I was tired. I actually, I literally felt tired. My arm hurt. My girlfriend had her first shot. Her arm didn't hurt at all, but by a little bit. She wasn't tired. She was energetic. I was like, y'all, you unusual. You built out of something different. I don't know what's wrong with you.
You're dating Wolverine, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, she might be.
This
one's for you, Morph.
All right, that's pretty tough. Yeah, man, I got my one and done. That shit put me out, knocked out. I really pulled these edibles ain't shit on that shot. And,
right?
And I was just like, because the doctor was like, yeah, in about 7-8 hours, you're going to feel it. After about 9 hours, I was just like, hell yeah, I'm good. I'm golden, dude. I'm playing Apex. This feels pretty good. Halfway through one match, I'm like, oh no. I get the cold chills. I start my vision's getting blurry, and I was like, yeah. But honestly, I was just like, here it comes, because I was like, this is it. I'm about to feel good. Not like good, but I'm about to get vaccinated. That's what I was pretty hyped about. But man,
I'm about to feel good. What do you think this is? Some?
Hey, no, I meant,
took a pill.
I was just like, this is for a good cause, I'm in bed, my head is splitting open, and I'm just like, it's for the people. This is for the world. I was suffering.
This is for the world. We're gonna get there though. I'm glad that we're all getting vaccinated. If you haven't got your shot, I hope you guys go out and get it. It's a little bit easier to get nowadays, at least in Chicago or in some of the Midwest areas, not all of it.
Yes.
But I hope that you all are able to get your shots and stay solid and stay safe as we are closer and closer to coming back to at least some semblance of normalcy. We're almost there. I'll tell you one thing though, I would love to be able to commentate in person. It's great commentating some of this action when you get some of these regional things, but I'm telling you, all gonna have to come through through the city. And we have to come through on this match right here, Jury versus ROG. We got, man, I looked over, I was like, thank God that's not Brian F. Scholars. I'd have to report him. I'd have to report you.
Yeah, if it was Brian F. Scholars, you know how that'd be. You're gonna have to run that. Okay, we want to talk about matchup stuff. This one, I want to say it goes slightly in ROG's favor, just because of light Fuha. Light Fuha is really, really difficult for ROG to deal with. It's not like a normal fireball. He can't exactly V-skill 1 through it. I would want to say, but it's looking like it's pretty rough for other reasons right now. Okay, nice. There we go. Azure Flame picking it back up, fighting his way out. That's staying fierce. Mad active. Here we go. Doesn't block the overhead
too.
Okay.
That was deep too. I like how it goes back to me. Oh, nice!
Footsies.
At the back range to whip punish, but it don't matter. When I pop my V trigger, everyone's got a plan. So I hit him in the face, put him in the space that is the corner. EX connects. That stun. What's that throw? That's unfortunate.
Yes, that's
Gave him a chance to
unfortunate.
activate. Ooh.
Air combo, tried to go for a tricky Oki setup, but just goes for the throw there. What are you doing? V-shift, go for the break, tried to chop through the legs. This is gonna be mad scary. If he builds enough meter, that is definitely, well, maybe not, because he's got the V reversal. Now we're just gonna back off.
He does.
Probably play some footsies
But that-
here.
Yeah, you don't have to rush too much, but you have to watch out for the EX low at any point. But still falls to the fireball. And they traded. They
did.
traded. She had just a sliver more to stay alive.
Tragic. Tragic. I know Azure Flames got tight about that. It was especially after that super clean V-Trigger 1 sequence from corner to corner, non-stop, and almost had him dead, but Kleptomaniac just making it out, and how has Azure Flame in the corner, blocks those plus frames, respect them. You know what it is. Checks that dash though.
And I like how they just back off away at that max range to let that whiff and get the punish, but answers back as Azure Flame gets a crush too after that 3-piece. Taking to the corner, spinning all the bar to get the job done. This is where they feel unusual, but the back does not where you want to be.
Oh no. Okay, backed up. There we go. EX Fuha into activation, but no, just back in the strike throw mix. Wasn't out of range. Oh, but he's just taking all the throws. No, he takes a low. Klepto taking game 1 of this super intense set. Also, this costume is godlike. This is probably the best costume in the game.
Y'all feet lovers would say some stuff like that. Ham immediately in
Hey,
the chat.
what? No.
And you noticing those toes.
No.
You noticing those toes.
It's the story behind the costume, right? It's the
story.
It's the lore.
The story.
all right? I respect the story behind Jury. It's a kill your master's costume. She's wearing Bison's hat, Seth's
Nah,
cloak.
that's not the
She's got her
story.
toes out to
Seth-
show that she's a free and carefree woman. It's the story.
Nah, that's not
Anyway,
the story. The story is
right now-
a bunch of you horny people got together and you were like, bro, what if we got this costume together? Y'all had a convention, and this is Azure Flame coming through saying, listen, I'm done with you. I'm done with you horny people. Y'all gotta go to horny jail. You're jailed up in this corner, and I'm gonna represent the people who want to stay sane on their timeline. Uh-oh,
The
here's the
real
activation
story
though.
is this comeback that's about to happen from Kleptomaniac. Can he do it? The V-Trigger is activated. The back is to his wall. And he is here in the mid-screen. Does not respect. V-shifting in the corner. What a bold man. But oh no, takes that stand medium kick. A knockdown situation. Tick throw. Is he going to take another one? Is he going to take another
Don't
one?
be like what you had last time.
Don't
This
do
is
this.
the same. This is a repeat set. We've seen this before. We've seen this match
Not
before.
like this.
Is he gonna go for the low for the finish? The jumping throws the raw EX connects. Are you kidding me? Yo, Klepto stole that.
And you
What was
don't,
that EX raw?
and you don't think this costume's tight? Come on.
No, I don't. But I think that was disrespectful for, I'm assuming, a throw bait or a mistake. But you know what? So I don't get quote tweeted. That was a great thing you did. That was definitely a throw bait, and that was sick. Let's go.
Let's go.
Set
Okay.
point.
Azure Flame.
Klepto.
Can he make this comeback? Because now it is at Klepto point. Oh, the crush counter anti-air with the crouch fierce. Just the kid who has some choice words for you. He
follow-up too.
wants to know how you made that work.
He's getting right in the nose down right now. A little school book right here. But hold up now.
Crouch fierce
Flame
works?
ain't down just yet.
No,
We gotta
no.
snuff him out. Look at all that bar at the bottom too. He's got a lot to work with, and this character does a lot of damage. This is why Rog is still super strong, but the empty low with the super.
Oh.
That's not gonna kill, but it will put him in a prime position to take it. Oh, runs it raw. Has V-Trigger behind him.
Oh.
Opens him up.
Super.
No. Crush. Follow up the stun. Give it to him. Give it to him, Flame.
All right. I like that. I dig it. And you know, it was mad close. It was mad close, but I knew Azure Flame could clutch it out and really, really clutched it out. The full send dash punch with the V-Trigger was extremely bold. Doing it again, trying to just stay in, close that gap, but also understanding that Klepto wants to play that neutral, wants to try and catch whip punishes of some kind. So staying relatively far out as much as possible. Oh no, got checked. There's the activation.
Backs off, goes low though. You know, the cancels right there that allow you to have those extensions, but my man got them fists extended to that face. Answers back on the wake up, runs the EX, back to mid screen, the throw bait. This is unfortunate. He's catching on the Flames' attacking tendencies. I like that backdash to cycle the defense.
Yeah, didn't want to take the throw the second time, actually came in with the backdash and bought himself some time. He has V-Trigger activated, the meter is there. Is this going to be into the super? He's gonna chip. That's gonna be the chip. And he stays alive. Azure Flame bringing it up to 1-1, but fighting from the trenches, you know? That was really close.
He's digging, dog. He's digging deep. I feel you, Flame. You digging deep for this one. But this is why Rog is still such a strong character, is because he does so much damage even before his slight buffs. I don't think the buffs are super big for Rog. Other characters kind of got toned down in certain ways that kind of help him. But anyway, for Rog though, the fact of the matter is he's always been ignorant because he does so much damage that allows him to stay solid.
Right.
Let me see if he can stay solid and take this round. We're the final game between the two, trying to delete the stock ups. And I'd like to see more of that close range play to stock the stock ups, you know. Put them down. Stop letting them stock up, put stuff on the shelf.
Yeah, as long as he feels like he's in a comfortable range, he can kind of call out those stock ups. Not necessarily react, depending on the range that he's at, but he's definitely gonna have to call out some of these offensive takes that Kleptomaniac has here. Has him in the corner. The stun's looking pretty high. Oh, the crush.
Look at you. See how Klepto walked up to him?
He was
said,
thinking,
"You're mine. I'm the captain now, dog." No. I'm the captain now.
he was thinking,
I've run this show.
How do I want to build this meter and definitely close out this round? But I want to know.
You think he's thinking? You think he's thinking that? I think he's thinking this is free.
Sure.
He's thinking this is free.
Look.
Even though it's not free, he's thinking that's a statement right there. That's why Flame's going in right here. He is upset too. They're having a conversation, and it is not a nice one. It's like the one that you hear outside your door. He is knocking his head around.
Nice.
The brain is slush. It's like you listen outside and your neighbors are having a fight. That's the conversation that's going on right here, right now in this match. Final game, final round, Klep versus Flame.
Yeah. It's like your neighbors are playing some really nice ass song through the walls, but you want to start singing along, but you can't really hear the words. That's what's going on in Juri's head. She's trying to figure out what kind of tech she wants to do right now. Trying to figure out how to close this game out because this is final game, final round. But Klepto bring himself into the corner. The stand medium punch, the god anti-air. Back to the middle. Whoa! How did that whiff? All right, we'll hold that. Oh no, the crush counter yet again. I don't know what Azure Flame is throwing out there in that mid-range, but he keeps getting caught with those crush counters. Definitely paying for it here. Spend that meter. Get off of me, woman. Get your feet away from me. They don't smell bad, but I just need to keep an image up.
Whoa! Don't give her room.
My image
Nah. See, you thinking about that too much. Nah. Ham, is that you? Ham, is that you on there?
Look, I'm reading the script you gave me, okay?
I do like that Klep is definitely like not canceling some of the normals to catch Flame off guard, but this is a lot of damage to the corner we go. Spinning both the bars to get it done. The wake up DP, we ain't seen it just yet, so I get it, Klep, but punish. Flame definitely gonna take this for if he finds one hit, and that'll do it. The two-piece combo, that's a family meal as Flame gets it done with the damage on the deck.
Just missed the cross up and ended up getting punished on the landing frames. Here we go, Azure Flame securing the W and moving on into winners semis. Really hard fought victory, I would want to say.
Yeah, that was not easy. You know, that I feel like that's also one of those things where like I know at a high level you're probably fighting damn near everybody, right? Went through ranked. But there's certain fight a lot and like fight in a consistent manner where you can keep up the notes and understand how to fight them. Juri's definitely one of them. There's like Juri, Lucia, and a few other characters that if you're not fighting just a kid on a daily basis, you're definitely not going to know the particulars of the match. You saw some of the falterings happen at the beginning, but Flame definitely wrote down some notes in the middle. He was like, hold on now, let me start doing my homework, and got the job done.
A lot of that is more or less about raw movement. Because you bring up Lucia, and Lucia is a really good analogy to bring up when you're talking about how Juri has to cycle offense, or rather, not necessarily cycle offense, but how to get offense started. Is when you're in that mid-screen position, Juri really has to step in and out of her own buttons, right? It's really trying to either catch whiff punishes, try to catch opponents' advancements, trying to bait responses actively and over again in order for you to get that opponent into the corner. The playstyle is relatively the same because you actually are playing super heavy neutral, like super heavy footsies with kind of minimal tools. But because Juri in both Lucia and Juri's buttons are meant for like sticking on top of your opponent, pestering, and really staying oppressive with that offense. And in the mid screen is very, very difficult. So props to Kleptomaniac for, at the very least, eventually in the later parts of the set, understanding how best to keep Azure Flame out and how best to catch him in his own buttons, because we started seeing a lot more crush counters. We started seeing Azure Flame take a lot more risks, but it's Balrog. You know, once Balrog gets that first hit, it is a truck. It is, you think you're looking like a deer in the headlights and it looks like a little bicycle, but it's actually a semi. You know, you never expect it.
Actually a semi.
It's actually a semi with one of the headlights blown out and you never hear it coming. Balrog hurts.
You see the lights in the background, you're like, that's just a normal car, bro. And you're like, wait, I can't tell. I just see the lights. And all of a sudden, bam, that's it. It's a wrap. So
Yeah.
we move on to the bracket. Looks like they're going to be fighting Space Boy, so that'll be an interesting one. And we've got already in this lobby, it looks like Play Guy's back in here. We'll be playing up against these nuts.
Your man, Z's nuts. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get.
I've been seeing him
What's up?
trying to get where?
I'm trying to
Where's
get
he
Z's
trying to
nuts
get?
up in the lobby. I sent Z's nuts the invite. Z's nuts, if you're in the chat, get your ass in here. We're trying to say Z's nuts as much as possible while we can.
Z's Nuts definitely needs to,
There we
enter
go.
the fray. It looks like Z's Nuts has finally opened the door,
Okay.
has
gonna
shown
go-
itself to the world of Low Kick Esports Street Fighter 5 tournament. Make sure you guys are filling out that beautiful Matcherino code. I think it's up. There's a Matcherino code,
It
right?
is, ladies and
There's a Matcherino, right?
gentlemen. It is Street Fighter V Sundays, brought to you here by Low Kick Esports, brought to you by Pastor Seth here. If you want to show your support, if you want to pay the tithe, hit !Matcherino in there. You get a free 50-cent code. It goes to the players. It's something fantastic. Matcherino is a lovely service. We also got some merch if you want on there. Not Low Kick merch specifically, although we do have Low Kick merch. Why don't we have a command for that? Scuffed ass stream. We have Low Kick merch. We have a Low Kick website. You can find it on our other links, but please donate to the Matcherino. The Matcherino at the moment is at $42.70. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated so far in that pot. But here we go. We're going to get into our next match, which is Z's Nuts. Play Guy.
The Ken on Akuma action. This one's for you, Spin. I see you, brother. This one right here for you, Play Guy, coming through with the Akuma, but I'm sorry, the Ken. But I said Akuma because like this might be dire. Ken got his theme playing in the background, so I'm hoping that kind of gives him the buff because he didn't get that many buffs from Capcom.
Yeah, it's kind of a struggle in all honesty, but the thing is, Ken, we talked a little bit about Ken earlier when we first saw Play Guy on screen. Oh, man. And
Oh no!
Ken is a very expressive character, and there are a lot of expressive characters in Street Fighter V, but Ken, like, you can see the meme, Central America Ken, right? Whatever region you're from, if that ain't the U.S. flag, so it's busting out.
That's a real thing. See me bust out there, but the instant overhead. We talked about this before. Play Guy is not the type to play in that wild style, and it's to his detriment sometimes because I feel like you might allow someone like Z's Nuts to kind of run over you, and the problem is the neutral ain't as strong between the two characters. It's definitely Akuma that gets more of these exchanges. However, if Ken does find the right hits, like the back throw situations and things like that, he can put you in a corner and put his run condition and let that go in. There's a DP, dash up, gets a 4-piece, gets a little bit of corn care off the Tatsu. Hold up, now gets a
Here we
stun.
go. The offense has been awakened. Play Guy constantly moving forward, rushing them down, using the fireballs too as a tool set. But here we go, the activation station. And now we're back into the mid-screen. Can play, through the V reversal, that's tragic. Doesn't take those fireballs.
Pulse the fireball. DP Super, of course, these nuts will put it on the table every single time when it's on the line. I'm telling you, Z's Nuts taking the first win. And Play Guy had the right idea to shimmy, but it wasn't a stimmy shimmy. I'll tell you that. It was just a little bit of dimes on the deck in terms of the bank account.
Yeah.
We chose the heavy kick right there, or the medium kick target combo. Not the right choice. Would love to see a crouching medium kick, but I see signs of life. Let me see if they can pull forward and give us more Street Fighter 5 action. I want to see some more Ken. I know RJ wants to see some more Ken, but Z's Nuts is a heavy dude.
Yeah, Z's Nuts. Quite weighty, I want to say, after busting out that offense, really turned up the heat, got really sweaty in there, in the later parts of that round. So Z's Nuts definitely got some stank to him, but Play Guy, hopefully, is going to be able to recognize, put the nose plugs in, and fight through it. Playing back into the neutral, slowing things down. And like you said, this could potentially be to Play Guy's detriment. Even though, despite this massive life lead, the V-trigger is there, and here we go. This is all he needs, really, to start this momentum. One button.
Yeah, he's to walk him down to the corner, too, which is not where you want to be. If Play Guy wants to be a reverse of the situation, falls to double fireball, heavy kick, Tatsu, stun is rising. Does it again, Play Guy, dog. I'm gonna hold back on that controller stick and block. There's the ECP. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. One more hit to do it. The jab, the meaty no vegan on it. You ain't seen no salad on this. You ain't seen no salad on it. There you go, Play Guy. There you go.
Season chose violence for breakfast that morning, and now he's dead for it. Play Guy 1 round ahead, but Z's Nuts has the full meter and already working Play Guy into the corner. There it is.
Rush. Target combo DP ender right there. Z's Nuts. Making them return no receipt. And making this look a little bit better. Needs one more hit to do it. Demon flip to delete the V reversal. I like that option to cover multiple options. And speaking of covering options, the parry. This is why Akuma is still strong. Let me tell y'all, he will forever be, and he has always been, the damn Home Depot of Street Fighter games. He has all the tools to win. Fireballs in aisle 10 and Tatsu's on aisle 6. They're all there. You just have to put everything together to find that victory. Nice anti-air though.
Okay, doesn't go for the overhead option, but here we go. Yeah, Demon Flip actually gets crush countered. The side switch, but couldn't quite secure the stun, and now it's gonna go down. V-trigger is available. Any sort of activation is gonna put Play Guy on the back foot, and he does not want that. He wants to keep him from activating, but there it goes. V-reversal didn't get parried that time, so the confidence is still there.
Heavy kick Tatsu, puts him down. Damn, there, wake up, Crouch Fierce! That had to have been a DP, but we'll take those.
No.
One more to do it, but Z's Nuts will take it with the throw. And I know Play Guy is swinging his fist in the air, because if he had dialed out the Lion Breaker target combo, he would have got the stun. And we've been looking at more matches, but we're looking at Z's Nuts in front of us, moving on to winner's side.
Yeah, Z's Nuts hanging high,
Damn.
right in front of us, moving over into winner semis to fight Laura Booty Sweat. That's going to be a match of the ages. Really excited to see Z's Nuts
Oh, man.
with the Booty Sweat. Okay, but before we get to that, I want to take another second to actually just really talk about the Matcherino. Thank you, everybody, for being in this chat. Thank you for supporting the first of the Street Fighter V Sundays here at Low Kick Online, hosted by me at Low Kick Esports. I am Seth. I got my boy Saint Cola here, and I am super, super happy. I honestly, you don't understand how this feels. Like, it really does feel good. Despite the hiccups in the beginning, which I will personally work out the kinks on later, this feels amazing. Like, I tune into as many of the Street Fighter weeklies as I can, despite, you know, having the job, like, I have to watch it from work sometimes I can't catch it at all. But I've always really wanted to be able to host the weekly for you guys, you know, have you guys be directly a part of this. Like, it feels great. It feels great to have more Street Fighter V events and more opportunities to commentate with Saint Cola. It just feels good.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
that's nice of you. I'm happy to be back here, and I'm happy to be, you know, watch some great action. I'm happy that we have more players, you know, more than just our Midwest scene, but other people coming through, like Space Boy up in here, you know, going up against, you know, people like Z's Nuts and stuff. So, like, I like that we're having more of the variety, and I can't wait to see more people tonight. Even if things happen where we're able to go back to offline, which it will take a while too, I'd like to still see some sort of online. Every so often we can have people come through and play some online stuff on the weekend. Hell, if y'all don't set up, I'll set that shit up. We'll do something, you know. We'll do something. We'll make something happen, because I like having these regions play, because we're not in that. Even if we have, you know, offline, we're not gonna be in that state where we can, like, still have, like, traveling and stuff like that. You know, like regionals or something like that. So we need that, like, midway point. So maybe we'll have some more online stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for Low Cake. I hope that they do, but if they don't, I got you. If they need help, I'm here. Seth is right here. I didn't want to put all this on you. I didn't want to be like, well, if they don't do it, you know, I didn't want to do that.
I can't say. You know, there's so many things I wish I could tell you guys, especially my Street Fighter people. You know, I'm good for the info. I can't say.
You know you good.
Can't say. Not here on stream at the very least. But up next, we got Azure Flame versus Space Boy. I completely agree when it comes to staying. One thing that is kind of messed up, but I do want to say this, is that this pandemic has, in a weird way, made us so much more connected to the point, and it has brought about like so much awareness to certain scenes, like the Midwest scene. Like, I want to honestly say, right, that if it weren't for this pandemic, it would have taken way longer for a CPT Midwest to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And
true.
Not that it wouldn't
That's true.
happen, but man, this really did expedite the process. You know, it has brought us to so many different communities, as Hamjam said in the chat. It's exactly the case. We've been stream monstering like crazy, just trying to watch fighting games, understand how tournaments are run, and we meet people along the way, just like we do at offline events, right? But online, it's just like we're just constantly seeing people, constantly exposed to new people and new events and stuff. And it's great. It's cool that we're able to have that kind of opportunity, and to work in tandem with that would probably be the best case scenario, just as St. Cola said. I would love to see online events stay alongside the offline stuff. You know, no preference to one or the other, obviously. Like, you know, whatever you want to do, you got your preference. But it's just good for those two ecosystems to coexist and no longer have this like stigma to online tournaments. Like, it's just a great way to stay connected, you know, and stay on the air and stay you know, in
And we
the
stay
people's
making
eyes.
content. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
another
man.
thing that's like point to this. There's so much content that comes from this. Sometimes, you know, people kind of get worried about like there's too many things interflicting and all this other stuff. But I think the fact that we have so much of, you know, in terms of like tournaments and stuff like that, makes a lot of content. A lot more people are exposed to fighting games, and it's all great. Just like as great as this action right here, Rose up on the deck. They had that in the battle lounge, and I was like, yo, do it. And they done doing it. But this is not a fun match, though. This ain't a fun match. When she gets in with that, any of those minus buttons that she's got, they hurt even harder, because Sakura has some of the best in the business with dealing with that. Saying light kick is so good.
Yeah, the movement, okay, so here's the thing. It makes her whiff punishing things way more dangerous, because then Sakura can actually just walk into a range if she's out, or walk into a range of a much more devastating punish. But then you have situations like that, exactly where Rose, okay, here's another thing that I think that a lot of people don't talk about a lot about with Rose. Rose oppresses you at a range that you kind of really just have to sit there and hold it. When she's in a plus frame situation, outside of the Gennadian that we're seeing right now, you can V-reversal that and then just completely shut it down, right? But out in most of the ranges that Rose wants to operate, you can't V-reversal. Most V-reversals really whiff, but people can't take their turn back. You're holding that, and yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Rose definitely has to deal with like, oh, what if they jump? But what if she doesn't want to just throw out the Stand Fierce again? It's this weird, when you're in the mid screen with Rose, it's actually really, really scary and in Rose's favor.
Yeah.
And it looks like Space Boy is starting to take to it and understand that well, because now he's got Azure Flame locked down the corner. But here we go, back to the zoning game. She is a
EXDP though.
yes, fantastic
So one man
option.
just busted through. But that is also the pain point of this character. Like, when Sakura has to deal with fireballs, she definitely falters quite a bit. She's got to make like decent reads, because she doesn't really have a good way of dealing through the fireballs in the maze of whatever comes her way. But here's the activation, man. This is the ninja combo. My friends and me, it's a party right to the super, and you know what's about to happen. Hit him with the gun. Not gonna kill. One more hit will though.
Okay, tried to go for the Soul Punish just on the screen, but seriously not deterred, but there it is. Azure Flame finds a low forward into the spiral to close out the first match. Played it super scary, was not at all deterred. On the back foot, getting hit by the knockdowns from Space Boy, but still throwing them buttons out. Still trying to throw the Soul Punish out there. Wild. Space Boy. You know what? How quickly Space Boy.
You saw what he said in the chat, though. You saw what he said in the chat. He said he was working on his hitbox. He definitely missed a confirm right there. That could have been a lot more. I don't care, bro. You should have had that practice.
Yeah.
You're in the bracket, you're in tournament, you got to hold that, just like you hold these plus frames.
Yep. There's so many different plus frame situations that Rose can put you in. Spacing traps, throw baits. It's scary. I think that this character is really good, and people were really quick to put her in the mid tier. And this character has got some grind, man.
Yeah, I think in an offline situation, she might be better. Like, I've been hearing Jibbo talk about that. Because when CFN are online, or she can finally confirms like this, look at what's going on right here, the pressure. I get it, people don't want to switch their character. CPTs right now, it takes a lot of time to kind of work a character like this that's not so technical, but like, you have to really understand situational things a lot more with her. But she's got the sauce. Like, I don't think she's weak at all.
Oh, Spaceboy didn't quite find the punish there. That would have been huge, and putting Rose in the corner would have been super advantageous, but we're back into the mid-screen. Spaceboy is slowly figuring things out, trying to navigate around the puzzle that is Azure Flame's Rose. You know, just the labyrinth of projectiles coming out onto screen. Nice! Calling out the jump and now locking down in the corner the meaty.
Fireball in the corner right here, throws out the EX. Has to spin bar to kind of come through and comes through with a jump in, but doesn't find anything that wasn't deep enough. Ah, the flame trying to find that hit for the activation, but the only hit's coming across the head. The overhead. Space Boy. There we go. The fingers are warming up, Seth. He's starting to understand how to use the cheat box.
Aha, there it is. One of the spacing traps coming out by Rose as well, doing the far range Soul Spiral. But yes, Space Boy hopefully got some of these answers. Trying his best to avoid damage. Oh no, the full buffer! That's gonna be not that much damage actually. I was kind of anticipating something huge. But it's alright. That's a big life lead. No need to overextend or get too crazy. Oh, nice.
Exactly, but the fireball, that V-trigger fireball being able to cut through. You spent all that V-bar just to get this distance, but this is good. Keeping them in the corner, finds the Tatsu, tries to chase down the V-shift. One more hit, still do it. Especially for either side with all that bar at the bottom. It's not the EX. Oh, Space Boy. Fireball, more back and forth, falls to it. Flame got caught in the corner with another fireball. I'm telling you, you can't do it against the fireballs when you're poor old Sakura. And that's 2-0. That's a sweep, bro. I don't care if you're on hitbox, you got to hold that.
Azure Flame.
See you losers, baby.
See
you losers.
Dude, Azure Flame throwing out them Azure Flames, and Space Boy just could not deal with it. I don't give a damn you on that hitbox and you're not getting used to it, bro. You just got, that was 2-0. So it's
I couldn't use that. People would let me use that. Guess what? You gonna switch the stick? No, keep with it. Because you were a few converts away from winning rounds. And to be honest, if you're playing on stick and you switch, that's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It took me like 6 months to be not even decent, but just like I was like a baby that was not even walking, but just rolling on the ground. Like I was infantile when I had that. So not bad. My man said, nope, he's switching.
That's fine. I mean, okay, so here's the one thing, right? Like as much flack as we give hitbox, like it's good. It feel good.
You give hitbox. I don't.
Hey,
I stay in hitbox.
Look, okay,
I stay in the cheat box. I stay in the cheat box. Let's go.
I've come around. I probably won't use it anytime soon, but I understand the legitimacy of it. And yeah, I can understand how difficult it is to adjust, right? It's like riding a bike, but it's like getting a new bike, you know? Like the reflex is not going to be gone. You just have to rebuild it when you get a new bike, right? But you still ride the bike. Yeah. So I want to say, stick with it, Space Boy. Stick with it. Maybe not for this bracket. If you wanna, come out on top. But I think you're doing pretty good. I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing good. Now he's gonna switch like a little. Like he just don't want to lose. I get it. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No. There's some money on the line. I feel you. You wanna get that Uber Eats dog. I feel you. I'm hungry too. I get it. So make sure you all are 46 of you are filling out the Match Arena code. Use that up, and if you got some scrap, throw it their way so that it's gonna make it really worthwhile for poor Space Boy to switch.
Here we go. Laura Booty Sweat and Z's Nuts. This is an
the match of the ages.
Yes, like this is what we want to see in the CPT Midwest coming later this month. Or next month. If you guys want, is that next month? Next month, right?
I think it's next month. Yeah, it's next month, right? Yeah, it's next month. I don't know my dates.
You two better be up in there.
I get a reminder.
You two better be in there.
Eventually.
I want St. Cola to look into the camera and say that to whoever else he's on. Oh, he was just actually waiting. I was gonna say, are we having like a Samurai Showdown moment where it's like, oh yeah, they're actually just staring at each other playing hard ass neutral, but there's a controller to sync or something? Yeah. No, he's in there. Okay.
Yeah, he's in there.
Dude.
How you doing, Bolt? Coming through. You watching this great Street Fighter 5 action? I see you. You watching some Booty Sweat versus Z's Nuts coming through on the deck. EX connects, and now take the run. We saw some patient play, and that's why they came through in the clutch. My man was looking for the dashes and all that other stuff, but it was all about the EX command grab that came through out of nowhere.
Yeah, couldn't check that one.
Through the bushes.
Laura Booty Sweat coming in with the EX command grab, dunking Z's nuts into the ground, sitting on him. Nice
There's
whip
the
punish.
EX, though.
Put the elbow into Z's
Stays in
nuts.
front.
Oh,
Z's nuts with the side switch, though. The
Oh.
four fears from Z's nuts. DP from Z's nuts.
Z's
Finds
nuts.
the counter hit from Z's nuts.
Oh!
Z's nuts with a drop. He's got to pick him up.
Yeah.
Z's nuts he's got to pick it up. He's got to pick it up.
Z's nuts meaty, but he actually couldn't quite find a combo and ended up losing a lot of damage. But
I'm going to get
Z's
in
nuts.
so much trouble.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to get an email. I'm going to get an email. Look at my, his name is Z's
It's the
nuts, though.
name.
Come
You
on.
allowed this, Capcom. You allowed this.
Yeah, you shouldn't give these people the ability to choose their names, and he chose violence today. As he finds a DP, hard knockdown, that'll do it right there. The extension from V-Trigger is the one to get it done.
Clenching
and I
the-
like Z's nuts actually coming through. I feel like there's a lot more fireballs coming through, and a lot less risk and more risk aversion coming through.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we say that just as Z's nuts is kind of on the back foot, and now his back is to the wall. Z's nuts looking a little pressured right now. There it is, the back throw, putting the booty sweat into the corner where it belongs. But now, trying to just stay outside the range, checked by the booty sweat. Command grab dunked. Booty sweat dunking these nuts into the ground. But that's a full stick of butter on Z's nuts.
Also the fireball, V-Trigger flavored, throw as well. Go. I was going to say stay outside the range of the crouch kick, but with, we definitely punishing those. Use the heavy kick touch. I ain't seen a combo like that, but it don't matter. My man unshaken, unstirred. OG on, aka the Laura Booty Sweat, taking the first one. And I'll tell you what, that combo was pretty damn sick. I'm sorry, I almost wish he would have won that match because that combo was tight. I ain't seen that combo. That was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was nice. It was,
That two-frame jab. I see. Yeah, you know the two-frame jab. That defensive two-frame jab. The way that she wakes up is different, so your meaty timings they should be similar, but it just looks different.
Yeah.
It makes lower players look weird when they wake up. It's just something with her hitbox, or I don't know, something on the wake up. Someone had found out recently.
Maybe it's an
But,
animation.
it definitely is.
It's that Guilty Gear Strive
animation.
scramble, you know. It's what that is. With a wake-up situation, it's just terrible, hard to deal with.
talking about that.
Anyway, booty sweat, slight life lead, finding the low forward, dunking the elbow into Z's nuts. Oh, that's the fireball. Chucking hot plasma from D's nuts.
That's what I like to see. A lot more hot plasma from these nuts. A lot more, shooters from the roof, swinging out with the fireballs. That's going to delete a lot of this neutral and allow you to get in and get the win like this. Hard knockdown. Not where you want to be. Booty sweat. Got to find a way out. Where's the exit sign? Where is the exit sign, my friend? You got to find a way out. Not like that. And that's a stimmy shimmy right there, because that allows Z's nuts to save for a later date. All that bar at the bottom, when you're Akuma, you definitely want to save that for round 2 or round 3 if it goes that length.
Yeah, Stimmy Shimmy definitely paying off here because it brought him that round, and now it's keeping the momentum going. Booty sweat just constantly on the back foot. These nuts.
The dive kick again. Oh, the EX. I like that as an anti-fireball option.
Wow.
But back at it with the EX again. The jump EX fireball is good when it lands. DP again. Z's nuts is in. Oh, reset time with the demon flips. It's hard at this distance to do anything, so we'll have to. Oh, I thought he was going to freeze the screen and get the DP. Didn't work out. He won chance it.
Oh,
okay.
again.
Hold up now.
Okay, now finds with the forward fears. Meaty coming out with the elbow, but there it is, the EXDP activation. That's gonna do it. Z's nuts tying it up to 1-1, staying alive. Who is going to come out on top? Who is going to make it out of the laundromat? Z's nuts or the booty sweat?
He's definitely got to come a little bit faster in terms of coming out of the corner a lot faster. I'm talking about booty sweat. Definitely has to come out of the corner a lot faster.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Z's nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. See, I'm gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble. But on the real though, the demon flip is definitely a problem. The demon flip is definitely an issue from Z's Z's nuts is putting on. It doesn't look like there's many ways for OG on to try to answer. He's got a way to the elbow DP, but at the wrong range is just gonna get checked. And it's not really the best kind of DP, like in a traditional sense. You have to make a guess against the fireballs, and Z's nuts is presenting so many issues and problems against this character that even the standing medium punch, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult situation for Laura Booty Sweat to try and fight out. I like the decisions to use the EX Sunset Wheel to fight through, but what we're not seeing as well is we're not seeing a lot of like spicy V-trigger usage from OGN in this instance. Like, I feel a lot of it is just more for the defense. Oh man!
The double overhead, he got mad. He said, "Not me. Couldn't be me though. Wake up EXDP. It couldn't be me." I love that he stopped that as soon as they got the activation, but it's coming anyway. It's Laura. Just as you said before, this is the win condition. This is where she makes her money. This is how she gets her victory, but not that way. I like the idea of the wrong execution. Z's not staying solid. Staying solid.
Okay, Z's
match
nuts.
point.
This is tense. It's really, really tense, especially with how tight that booty sweat was at that instance. But now, back into the corner. Z's nuts, chucking plasma. Trying to lock him down. Moving in and out. Z's nuts, swaying.
Let's crush. EX, demon flip. Again, this whole so hard for this character to deal with. Crush me connects. I like that. EX stays in front, of course, overhead. EXCP immediately from Z's nuts, and I like that. He knows that this V-trigger on the line has to stop the momentum. Risky, but pays out in the cut. Here's the activation, though. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, baby.
Yeah, he doesn't want to spend any of that meter to try and get her off. More or less just needs to activate and find his turn back. Whip punishes the sunset wheel, but didn't quite.
That would have been so sick.
Yeah.
That might have actually, that would have done, did it, but it would have put him in a guess for game situation. Now you got to guess, my friend. Now you got to guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't advance, doesn't want to get hit with
Watch
the
your
boost down
toes.
DPEX.
Watch your toes.
You just said it. Watch your damn toes. Avoids the demon flip slide.
Oh my god.
These fireballs, man. I'm telling you, these fireballs. One wrong fireball, though.
It's looking
Just
scary.
giving
No
Laura-
meter. Watch the toes.
Look at, just giving her the what she wants.
Yeah, it is.
Z's nuts coming through.
Z's nuts coming out on top of this set over OG Yan and moving on to the winners finals. Let's go.
My God. Why are you fighting game players unusual? Y'all are mad weird to have these names. But on some real stuff though, Z's Nuts definitely new. So I'm gonna give Z's Nuts some big credit here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Everything's
absolutely.
just gonna sound different because of his name. But the credit is this. There are people who win matchups. They know like their character wins the matchup and they don't study why they win. They don't understand, they don't utilize those things. Z's Nuts definitely understood why Laura loses that matchup. In addition to the fireballs, the demon flips are a really great answer, and you saw that there weren't many answers that Laura could do that were reliable to deal with that. It definitely is like you got to call that out on your own. You don't really have a reversal that can catch that kind of stuff. And with all the other options that Akuma presents, it's just hard for her to stop that. So the neutral game on Akuma's favor, Z's understood that. And that's why I understand him to be in winners finals, first of 3 against Azura Flame.
Okay, so we are now over on the loser side of top 8, and things are looking a little off kilter as one side of losers has been moving on, and we're waiting for what looks like Playguy and Yango. Yango? Yo, hold up. Of Midwest Close This Distance fame. Senko, I don't mean to brag, but what's the highest you ever got in a bracket, brother?
I got third.
Oh fuck, it is third.
What's the highest you got? What's the highest you got?
Hey, but you know, what was that? Like a 4-man bracket,
That's what I
dude?
thought.
What do you mean?
It was a 7-8-man bracket, so it was strong. It was, it had the best players
Damn.
out there as well. Tech Bandit and me and other people, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
I got third. That's all mine says. Is I got third, yo. I've done my time.
I'm a commentator, bro. I work production. I don't get to do all the competition, bro. I'm not.
That's my life. And see, Dan knows. Dan knows what's good. He said, "Don't let Cola play when he's mic'd up." That's when I'm at my most powerful. That's why I can't participate, because if I get mic'd up, it's a wrap for everybody. I've OCV teams. I've taken down champions. I've become a menace. Okay.
I'm gonna see if Playguy and Yango have run their match right now.
Okay.
'Cause-
Yo, speaking of which, I hope he's doing well. I talked to him on Facebook once, but I never use Facebook, so I have to.
Dude.
I wish you'd go in the Discord.
Yeah, man. It's so crazy. I have been using, in order to reconnect with people that I used to connect with offline, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm on Discord primarily, if not only. People will try to give me their phone number, and I'm like, I can't. It's gotta be Discord. I'm on Discord all the time. I'm on Discord at work. I'm on Discord. It's the first thing that it's literally the first thing that I open up when I turn my computer on. I have the notification. It's one of the only apps I have notifications set for on my phone. I'm sorry, everybody. If you miss me and you're not on Discord, then our friendship dead. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not like
how it is. I just feel like y'all need to hit me up there if y'all need me. You know what I'm saying? Which Punch definitely the homie. Y'all definitely the homie coming through. C45 of y'all. Make sure y'all hit up that match arena, make it fat and hot, because we're gonna give you some more great action out here. Street Fighter V Midwest Plus style edition. Thank you, Spaceboy and others, for coming through and giving us a bigger bracket. We're gonna get things fixed on. Gonna get some more matches here in a second. Let me know what you guys think about who you think is gonna be your pick for the Midwest CPT. Personally, I think Metallic Urian or BAB GoFundMe are going to be the victors. I think it's going to be a grand final between those two titans of CFN. But we'll have to see. I'm just speculating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speculating. You know, there could be what was the Celeron? That's the other Kenny player. I think they're Midwest too. I don't know. I don't claim them. They are.
Who are they?
And yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I just see them sometimes and rank them. I'm like, unusual. BAB, GoFundMe, and Metallic Urian. I haven't seen Metallic Urian in a minute though. They may be brothers. They may be sharing the same account. I don't know.
What the hell?
You don't know Metallic Urian? Nah, you gotta search the archives for that one. Metallic Urian is he's a treat. A lot of good treats in Midwest CFN that I can't wait for people to see. I can't wait for people to have to experience. BAB GoFundMe will never not make you laugh. He made a Twitter account, and anytime anybody mentions him, he definitely will come through on the Twitter and be like, sorry that you had a bad experience. Please deliver it to my accountant or something like that. Like,
that's godlike.
He's just he's very different in the way he plays and the way he rage quits. But anyway, no rage quits here. Everybody has to play out their matches, because I'll come at them on the Twitter if they don't do it. Tortilla Jones coming through against Play Guy. Tortilla Jones actually a winner of one of the Reddit tournaments back in the day. Long-time Rashid player. Love to see him play. And I'm glad that he stuck with his character, because they're still top 3. In fact, I still think that they're also another public enemy number 1 that we don't talk about. But that's just me.
I feel like the meme just keeps cycling between Rashid, Cammy, Urian, right? It just constantly is in rotation, and right now Rashid is just out of that rotation, and I agree that we probably need to bring that shit back in. That's unjustified.
Please, can we please? Well, I do think that, you know, Rashid takes a little bit more work. Not saying that, like, at the highest level, they all take a lot of work, right?
Watch your
mouth.
But
to understand how to deal with, to be continuous with your pressure, you have to put in a lot of work to smooth out your brain, like Lizard Man. Shouts to Lizard Man. I'm just kidding. You definitely have to put in. His movement is kind of weird. It's not very straightforward. He's got a lot of specific things that in some matchups that you have to learn. Nice off the backboard. They said that was a nerf, but it's kind of a buff because he's still rocking with it.
Okay, but Play Guy still ready. Comes out with a V reversal. Oh man, you can tell it's really difficult for him to deal with. Like more than you would have any other, like on defense against Rashid. It's already a struggle, but Play Guy is like, you can tell he's like frozen. It's really difficult for him to find what he needs. And Tortilla Jones with the mad ass jump in, securing the damage, taking one round up. That was disgusting. The movement of this character, it's so unorthodox. I think you're right. It's just how weird it is and how hard. It's kind of like Akuma. When Akuma goes into the air, and it could be demon flip, it could be a fireball, it could be dive kick. There's so many things. Your mental stack is massive. So when you see Rashid leave the ground by any semblance, you're just like, I don't know what to do. You know?
What is this? What is this thing?
Yeah.
And I do think that the way Tortilla Jones is playing helps out to that too. If you see how he's kind of picking apart, I like that check though. Kind of stabilizing some of the neutral in terms of the EX. But that time didn't check that one.
No. Okay, made it.
Wake up ACP, but he'll punish though. That's a lot. That's very punishable. But then again, Tortilla Jones still in the prime position and got him caught up in the corner. This is where Rashid makes his money too. It's the same corner, same street.
Yeah, definitely. Basically pushed him in from corner to corner on block, and there is the side switch, closing it out. Game 1 going to Tortilla Jones, and I can't blame him. I can't blame Play Guy. It looks borderline overbearing, in the way that this offense is. It's just like, how do you position? Play Guy is struggling to position properly to find this because he's not that run that offense kind of Ken, you know, and it's definitely in his detriment because he's not able to seize and like kind of just run that offense. Okay, here we go. Just as I say that, now he's got him in the corner. Oh, no.
He just has to find an answer for the backboard stuff. That's been a pain point for so many people. You got to find it. If you do find an answer, it's a good one because you do get an extra extension because of the nerfs, which is what it was supposed to be, but it didn't really happen like that. Wow. Using crouching medium punch as an anti-air. I see you, Tortilla Jones. I see you. Again, this is like having those intricate things that you know how to utilize with the character and make it work because this Rashid doesn't do a lot of damage. He gets a lot of Oki going. He's got B skill too. He can do a lot more damage, but generally speaking, it's about the pressure that he puts on you and puts you in these continuous situations where you have to guess or like this, hold this mix.
He spent all 3 bars for EX Tornado Shot to get him into the corner, and he still died for it. Let's go, Play Guy.
And he still lose.
Okay, staying alive, low forward, bringing him up around. Does he have the answers now? Has he slowly figured things out? I don't know. We'll see. I can tell that in that instance, he got a lot of mileage off of that round start, and then he kind of just like scrambled his way back into the win. But now it's like this is a lot for him to fight out of. Okay, there we go.
The reversal. Maybe not. That's not a bad option, but I like to see some DPs or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy caught up in the corner, gotta find a way out, and maybe like a buffer to crouch immediate kick to catch some of these walkbacks. Some of these more aggressive tendencies and situations that you would see from other Ken players would definitely help out here. But the trade still in favor of Tortilla Jones as he has the health lead. And he's out of there with a V-trigger. Follow up, EX. Doesn't get the mixer right after. Whoa. Waits and baits. Doesn't get the punish. Oh no.
Play Guy. Bait. Let's go. Okay, now he's able to
Play Guy?
Yeah, Play Guy staying
You
alive.
working like this, Play Guy? This is gonna be stunned. This is gonna be stunned. It's done. Yo, Play Guy. Let me find out. Nah, let me find out you in Diamond. You a liar. Let me find out you in Diamond. Let me find out Yo Nooch is on point.
Because
that Nooch right there, that is not a Ken Nooch right there. You done picked it up at the wrong supermarket right there. Usually Ken Nooch is like the Johnson & Johnson of COVID shots, okay? Yo Ken Nooch is like straight from the lab. That was fantastic.
I don't know, man. That man was Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness. He was knocked down twice. He whiffed one DP crush countered, whiffed the second DP, but you know what? Luck was on his side, and then he came out on top. I cannot believe you're talking about Nooch, man. This was the sacred touch, okay? It's Sunday. He had blessings from somebody up top. That was pretty intense.
RJ blessed him.
RJ
that was definitely RJ
yes.
blessed him, and he was like, I want to see more Ken play. I want to see this dude right here. Yeah, I like that. Knew exactly what to do, but here's the activation finally from Jones. I like that Play Guy's not letting stuff go for free. Like that sweet punishable. He's like, I know I framed it up, looked at my stuff.
Oh man.
EX though, in V-trigger, able to flow through the fireball. I think you do that actually without V-trigger. I have to check that. But either way, able to slide through the fireball. Tia Jones caught up in the corner. This is where Ken makes his money activation.
Okay, nice. On that damage he needs. Get back down, boy. Oh,
It's
no,
all-
back throw. Oh, tragic.
No.
You know what?
There are times where it's too obvious. There's times where it's too obvious, and that was that one. Right now, Tortilla Jones is the one on set point, but this is game point for both of them. Play Guy can still come through in the clutch. Let's see what he does.
Okay, blocks the right way. I like this. I like the defense being really on point for Play Guy. V reversal spent. He just really wants to get out. Blocking these off the backboard mix-ups right now. But then again, Tortilla Jones kind of staying pretty linear with it. But yeah, and also really on the back foot. Does not have the V-trigger available to start a comeback. He's got to do this raw. Uh-oh.
EX, no combo right after that. Was able to follow up. Finds a DP though. Play Guy getting the chase down, but the V break. Tech knew what was coming after that -2 situation. As I know what y'all want. And it's disgusting. You see Tortilla Jones kind of stick up the crouch, communicate to check some of these walk forwards. But yo, I play with them things too, dog. I'll play with them things too.
Side switch. There's a lot of damage. He's so close to stun. What's gonna happen here? Oh, actually tech the throw, and now the V shift. No break. To create that distance. That's not dead. He's not dead.
Can't take anything else. What's the decision here?
He actually checked.
Activation right here, but the check. Tortilla Jones stays solid and defeats Play Guy in this set. But I'll tell you one thing. I did not think it was gonna go this way. No offense to Play Guy, but that dude definitely don't play like no goddamn diamond dog. I need you to get on the rank and stop smurfing out here. Stop taking my points. I'm taking other people's points and play where you're supposed to play, because that was good play right there. That was definitely worthy of someone above what your damn badge says. So congrats to you in that match, but Tortilla Jones is the one to stay a little more solid in those scramble situations.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean,
it's -1. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Z's nuts. My bad. -1.
What's -1?
Oh, the V break situation.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna switch over
-2. My bad.
to the other side of losers. Black and Galaxy made an appearance before in LKO, so it's good to see him back. Versus
That's the homie right there.
OG Yon, Lara Booty Sweat. I just realized I didn't put OG Yon's sponsor tags in there. Having both of them. Let me get them back into this lobby. Yeah, man, that was a really intense set. And I don't want to say like, I'm rooting for the underdog kind of situation in that. It was just a really hard fought neutral out consistently by Play Guy. You know, having to fend off the offense, the oppression that is Rashid, finding the holes that he needed, playing a super strong neutral, getting mad lucky in some instances. I'm be real, Play Guy. It was luck. It was sheer luck that you survived for some of those rounds.
See, nah, I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. Because while fighting games have some luck in them, and while there was definitely moments of luck, you're right. Being able to stay solid in luck situations like that is a big part of skill. Like,
absolutely.
If you watch a lot of scramble situations for a lot of fighting game players, like even like way above everybody's level here, like there's moments where they get lucky, but the ones that are the ones winning are the ones that are able to capitalize on the situations. So if you do find those moments, if you can capitalize on those, which is kind of hard to do, you'll definitely find yourself staying more solid, Play Guy, throughout some of these matches on ranked and other places too. So
100%.
Make sure you pull that through.
Stayed strong through those scramble situations, and that's what really makes it, right? Is being able to stay on your toes, recognize split-second decisions like that. You know, when things go unplanned all the time in fighting games, obviously, recognizing that and coming out on top. I say luck because of how the fact that you just didn't die, but to seize that, to understand that and seize it was outstanding. That's absolute skill. Good stuff to Play Guy. I know you're out for the bracket this time, but come back next week, man. Come back, run it back, make it out on top. Super clean, dude. I'm almost just happy to see you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really just love seeing. I love this. The fact that we got to see a neutral base Ken, that's crazy to me. Like, I played you, Play Guy, on a different account. I think I actually played you on while I was getting my PC account up too. And I was like, this cannot be a Ken player. There's no way this dude's a Ken player, because you're way too not wild, a little bit more mild, but that's a good thing. And I like that you're following that. Anyway, let's follow up with this next match here. Who we got, Seth, on the deck?
We got Black and Galaxy versus Lara Booty Sweat. Your favorite. So it's Lara Booty Sweat versus Mika Booty Sweat, probably. Mika and Nadeshiko Booty Sweat.
I wonder. This is not a matchup I've seen in a while. Like, I'm really curious to see how this is gonna roll. You probably can't approach the neutral in terms of like Laura, because it's good. I mean, it's gonna be difficult for Mika in some ways, because of the fact that, you know, oh god, she's got the clap, but you can slide that. You know, you can slide that. You can deal with that.
Yeah, I mean,
and who's going to be getting the mix going the most? I think the neutral though is probably better for Laura though overall.
I agree. I think that the neutral situation is likely better for Laura. And I mean, like, yeah, Mika has some tools, assuming that Laura throws those things out kind of just willy-nilly in neutral for her to evade through. But again, Laura has ways to like kind of dance around that and bait. It's more or less like you're guessing from bigger ranges with Laura than you are with Mika, you know? And we're not exactly seeing that right now. Extremely good follow-up. Already has Lara Booty Sweat in the corner, jabbing his way out.
Get some. There we go. How does it feel to be on the other end of the mix? And the heavy kick. And I'll tell you one thing, the command grab right after what Laura does isn't really a real mix-up, but you still have to kind of be reactive, and online it's a little bit harder to deal with that stuff too.
For sure.
Like, you still have to react to what she does, and that's still kind of a mix-up. Like, it's a fake but real mix-up. It's like it's not really butter, but it is butter. Like, there's some dairy products in it. Like, this is you still got me guessing.
Yeah, they're still sweating there, you know. Oh man, the tick throw into the stun. Spending the meter, just making sure, you know, just making sure. OG on, taking game one. You know, you made a really interesting point to begin with, was the fact that we don't see this matchup a lot. And I wonder if Black End Galaxy has a lot of data in to navigate this matchup. Because I don't think that they have a sub, you know? It's like really locked into this specific one. And it's really, as we see it, the more that the round goes on, it looks more and more difficult for her to manage. Because Stan Roundhouse becomes less viable as a tool with just how much, like, obstacles, how many obstacles Laura puts out, you know? It becomes way dangerous for you.
Yeah, we're not seeing him navigate a damn thing, and it looks like my man has a lot of knowledge in this match because that's that's the Gucci.
Yeah,
that's the goddamn Gucci. I bet you OG plays a lot of Mika when he fights against, Joey and them, stuff like that. So he's definitely, or El Chicote, shout out to Tay, fighting those dudes. That definitely is like, you've been through the mix. You know how to stay solid against this character and not break down. Dash up, command grab. Dash up, back at him. Punish, of course.
Yeah, could be that
V shift. Luffy cringing somewhere. He's in so much pain knowing that V shift has murdered his character.
Here we go. Actually gets the crouch fierce into Mitch. Reset the V shift. You thought into the corner. Reset again. Actually tries to go for a throw, but what a tech!
I can't believe he teched.
I can't believe he teched either, and that's it.
Oh, it definitely is it, as the trade is in favor of OG on coming through in the clutch right there. And it makes sense to tech at a situation where you have a low amount, where your stun's like right there, but at the same time it's like it's obvious, like that I know that if I you're going for the throw.
Yeah.
But there you go. Clean 2-0, and you can definitely see the matchup knowledge from OG on in that matchup. Knew what to do, knew how to stay solid, and knew what to implement in terms of defense and turn that into offense.
Yeah, man. I mean,
man said kill Laura.
Do we disagree? We might be there with you. It's hey, man. Look, we would be saying the same thing if your Mika shenanigans went all forward. Okay, it's like it's both of those characters can be extremely problematic, but together, yeah, that looked really rough for Mika. We were really rooting when the V trigger was activated and you had to lock down the corner. That was kind of like, all right, here we go. The one time where I'm just like, yeah, Mika's mixing his shit, but it happens.
That was just pure matchup knowledge, and Black End Galaxy will. That's a dude that's definitely been on the rise too. So
for sure,
win a few tournaments. So I know that they ain't gonna be down about that too much. And if you're going down to someone like OG on, that's definitely not a person that you should be upset about to go down to. But we're going through this matches here. It looked like we had, who did we have up? I glanced at the names.
Sorry, we have Space Boy and Tortilla Jones still on the loser side here. So winner of this goes on to the loser semis to fight OG on. We'll see how this one goes.
Round one.
Okay, so this is going to be Rashid and the Sakura pick, and again Rashid's super strong, but you can't be letting things linger a little bit too much with your character in terms of Rashid's minus frames that they do come out. Like, you throw out an errant V skill, you'll definitely get punished, and nice confirm right there with punish in the DP ender.
Okay, back to the mid screen. Space Boy trying to slow things down, make sure that Tortilla Jones is out there, throwing them buttons out there, but trying to stay as patient as possible on block. There it is, V-Trigger Tatsu, or Tatsu into V-Trigger. Oh no, the punish.
New this season. Wake up, DP though. Invuln on it, baby. Let's do it.
Just show the card.
And the charge up doesn't matter. Oh, with the wake up buttons. I like that for Space with a challenge. Dash up, DP. Oh, this heavy kick. Don't press the damn button. Don't press the damn button. But he DPs. He feels Lizardman in his heart. His core zone. A DP through the fireball. The timing. And the crouching meter kick to do it. Seth, if you have the timing to do it, you can definitely DP. And the way that her range goes with the arc of her EXDP, that was so smart by Space Boy.
That was absolutely smart. As much as I want to say that EXDP was some gorilla stuff, head assery, that was exactly as you said, it was really smart for him to navigate through that fireball that way. But he's back in the corner. He's going to have to deal with this offense here. V shifting in the corner. What are you doing? Mad dangerous against this character. And there it is. The EX bust out. We are 3 for 3. Wait, no. Actually, we're 2 for 3.
2 for 2. Yeah, 2 for 3. But it'll be another one. You know it'll be another one.
Yeah,
I like that bust out, though.
I agree.
You know, able to stay with the stun, but look at what's happening on the other side of the corner. Going stake to stake, coast to coast.
Nice.
Trying to put him down, make him look like a ghost. The side switch V skill.
Okay. Has him in the corner, but can't overextend. Does not have the health to. Trying to just catch something here.
Backs away, doesn't really try to anti-air. I like that. Get the fade away, get the confirm. So the rest of that V bar. Anti-air, the crouching medium punch.
Yes, still does not have the health to go crazy. One touch, and that's the touch that he needs. Tortilla Jones tying it up. Space Boy at full meter. Hopefully, he'll get a little bit more aggressive during this. There it is. Using that EX Fireball.
Your wish is his command. And I like the crouching fierce in general from Tortilla Jones. They kind of check the crouching meter kick. But I also like another EXDP to disrupt the rhythm of the night right here from Space Boy. We find that confirmed. Nothing there. Too far. Didn't get the dash up. Well, does get this pressure.
Back throw. Interesting decision, but
Gets the jumping.
it's all right. Watch that full meter available from Rashid. He's going to want to find an activation way right now, or it could just see a raw activation. Either works. As for the medium Tatsu, did not punish that. Oh my.
Oh, come on, man.
I want to say that
definitely.
was like a call out.
No, that wasn't EXDP. Oh, and he calls out the V shift.
Oh, no.
Where are you shifting to? You're shifting to the corner, and you're about to die tired. Tortilla Jones with the medium mixer
No,
doesn't
no
complete so he
way.
can get the super. If this kills, I'm dropping my mic off. No, he's still alive.
Okay.
What's the wait position? Wake up, EX Fireball.
He blocked it.
Blocks it all, man.
Oh.
Roll.
Okay. Kept his toes in check.
DP for the anti-air Space Boy. Take him to the skies.
Says charges on Sundays. Oh, that's what it is. He locked him out of jumping in. Caught him with that DP. You know what I really like? I really like how he is just not taking these offensive situations. He is constantly busting out. That is 3 for 3 on the EX DPs, and I'm a big fan. We're not counting that last one, okay? That was like way out there. Probably not even intentional.
Damn, let me find out. Let me find out. Like, I think in these scramble situations, if you can just kind of right the ship on the scramble situations, you come out on top. It's hard, but that's the thing with a lot of people in Street Fighter V and even other fighting games. The chaos happens, and they have to figure out a way to get frustrated, or they survive. Nice DP Tatsu, or to deny the Tatsu right there. I like that because it catches both sides.
Just kept both sides, but it also brought him into the mid-screen, so now Tortilla Jones is going to have to go back to playing footsies, which he does not want to do, or rather Space Boy does not want to do, because he jumped in, he already got Tortilla Jones locked in the corner, V-reversal gets out, and now he's starting that momentum. V-trigger not quite available here, but he's got to make sure that Space Boy does not try to activate.
I like that. Just blocks the DP, gets the punish. Yes, of course, heavy mixer for the finish, and that'll let Tortilla Jones stay alive for a little bit longer.
Okay, now Space Boy got one EXDP blocked, and it might be all over from there. We'll see. It's good that Tortilla Jones now has the read, understanding how Space Boy wants to just completely bypass the offense, or the pressure, rather.
We've seen a lot of drops, staying light kicks. Those are usually buffered between something. Obviously, he's still playing hitbox, so that might be a pain point, but they need to be buffered into something to find a way out. This might be a start with the activation off the EX. That's new this season. Again, jumps out. Tortilla Jones with the defense. He's like, I don't need to overextend to get the win.
Oh man, what a shimmy. Caught that throw, and now he's got him in the corner after just 2 wrong guesses. Tried to go for another shimmy there, but continuing this lockdown. Oh man, cross up. Hold up. What?
Wait, what? Was that a cross? How'd that cross up? No, clip that. No.
Team?
Clip that and let's send it to Capcom.
Hey.
I'm gonna make a change.org right now. I'm gonna make a change.org little website right now where you get the signatures, and we're gonna march over to Capcom and say, hold up.
What?
You know that set? Yeah, it's a setup. I know it's a setup because I've
That's
seen
a
it before.
setup, yeah.
But also, what I know is that is goofy as hell.
Whatever. Well, Space Boy is taking that one to the chin. It's not gonna
Same side
dissuade him.
cross up.
Yeah,
Ugh.
right. Okay, still pestering. Don't let the life lead to sway you. Space Boy has not lost control quite yet. Fighting his way out slowly.
Yeah, if you're in the corner, with 1 bar, it's dire. If it's 2 bars and Rashid's got like 2 bars, it's hell. But right here is not super bad, right? You can find I was gonna say, find a way to play. You can find a check to get outside the corner, and that V skill allows that distance too.
Yeah, and one way that Space Boy has been consistently trying to find ways to activate it is with that new EX Tatsu into it. Not only does it create that distance, but plus on block, also allows for a conversion. Super strong tool, because it's just, you are immediately holding that, and you're out of a dangerous situation. Your back is no longer to the wall, but Tortilla Jones putting his back to the wall again, scrambling his way out, moving left and right all over the screen. Space Boy is 1 meter.
1 hit, and that'll do it. The low committal right there. I like that, the low committal stuff right there. Just not even like a fancy ring, just kind of got that like the ring pop kind of thing, but it's enough to do the job. Set point. Tortilla Jones, I'm sorry. Anti-air. Space Boy. Got to find a way to find more of these confirms off the standing light kick and have a better round start. This might help with the EX Fireball knockdown.
Okay, Space Boy trying to just work his way forward, but now the V-trigger has been activated. Oh, nice! Caught with the EX Fireball. Stay on top of him. Keep pestering. Oh no, actually gets checked with the Eagle. Tries to
follow up B shift. Oh, the break does it again, but you're still caught up in the corner, and at this point you just die tired, right? Falls to the EX Fireball. It's a full combo, full conversion. Heavy mixer, 1 more hit to do it. Oh, the back with the air throw. Tries the EX Tatsu. Back throw again for the win. Oh my God, Space Boy. Tortilla Jones going the distance. Final game, final round. I cannot believe Space Boy had an answer. We have seen so many people get mixed up in the corner, but he had something for him. That was sick.
I just spit on my screen. That was insane. That was insane. He actually tried to get the alley-oop off the backboard, dunked him back into the corner for him. That was so tight.
That's what you want to see, right? You want to see people deal with that, because there are ways to deal with that. We've even our own Rashid player, resident Rashid player, Lizard Man, has said people have just let that go for free. Not a man like Space Boy. But this right here is a DP. Back to mid-screen. Triple dash up for the face set.
Oh my God. Space Boy feeling himself, feeling it great. Okay, tick throw. Just taking those. Tries to jump out yet again. Blocks! Or rather, the mixer whiffs, and he's capitalizing as much as possible. Spends all of that V-meter, locking him down. Trying to back up. Wary of the EXCP and the EX Eagle Spike. Sends him out.
That could have been a roll. No punish right there. Running the Crouching Fierce. If you get hit by this, it's your own fault. Double whip. Plus frames on whip. Sweep. Raw. Doesn't even cook it. The trade Tartar. What's going on? Just running everything raw. 30 seconds on the clock. This is not even neutral anymore. It's an EX Fireball from Space Boy for the victory as he takes this. Says, I don't want no scramble. I want this over easy.
Chucks the EX Fireball to close it out over Tortilla Jones in a very dire, down to the wire situation. And we had 2 rounds of Scramble City all over the place. It doesn't matter how you like your eggs, you're getting them scrambled. But the boys just take them as they are, eat them on up. Space Boy moving on to losers finals to face OG Yon. But we still got some match to get to before that. We're going to switch over to the winner's side of the screen.
Okay.
And have Azure Flame versus current fan favorites, Z's Nuts.
Z's Nuts. Could you imagine Z's Nuts wins this tournament? Could you imagine the post that will happen? Z's Nuts comes through and wins Low Kick Weekly.
Yeah.
Z's Nuts winning a Low Kick Weekly. That's crazy.
We're gonna
but you know what else is crazy?
What's up?
People filling out that Matcherino. Run the exclamation mark Matcherino. Run that in the chat, and just like that, you're gonna see that beautiful code that you guys can put in and get that money, that pot up for Z's Nuts or whatever other players are gonna be paid out in this bracket. Please, it's super easy, and you can do it while you listen to our beautiful voices. Make sure you guys are also tweeting out, letting people know that we're in top 3 winners finals right here to determine who's going to be the winner side of grand finals, and then the loser side right after that.
Look at that, dude. You guys got the downtime. You guys got to chill.
Easy.
But why spend that time chilling? You can spend that time dunking some free money into the Matcherino. Now, I got to make sure to switch this to a first to 3 because this is the winner's final. Winner of this moves on the grand finals, and we probably, you know what, if it is Z's Nuts, we here at Low Kick Esports welcome that wholeheartedly. All right, I'm going to say this from the from my heart, representing the words of the Low Kick administration. We here are big fans of Z's Nuts, right? We will tweet out Z's Nuts as the victory, or however we got to do it. We have no problem throwing out Z's Nuts onto the official Twitter, you know? So,
wow.
No problem.
Okay.
No issue whatsoever.
I really hope that they get the CPT.
Got to log into the official account before they change the
God, I
password.
hope you get this top 16.
Oh man, I really
swear
hope
to
so.
God, I'm gonna pop off.
I really hope so.
I swear to God.
How you gonna do it?
You're not even a Chicago resident. And I'm gonna pop off for you, just because that name is so great. And plus, I've seen you play, and it's really great too. But beyond that, your name is gonna be so much fun. And the person I'm doing, I won't reveal it because I don't want them to, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'll let them reveal it when they want to. But
Right.
I know that they'll definitely enjoy that line. But you guys can enjoy this great action right here. Winners finals, Low Kick, Street Fighter V tournament. Azure Flame going up against these nuts. This is going to be in the winner side of grand finals. It's going to be some Akuma on Rose action.
Oh yeah, good point. It actually might be Rose coming over from Azure Flame here, because I know Azure Flame also has the. Wait. We've seen Azure Flame play somebody else. Yes, the jury. Thank you. I was going to say, we saw somebody else come out on the bracket. But yes, the jury, I would probably say that that's not a matchup that you want to run against Akuma. It seems very difficult, but we'll see. It's going to be the Rose. I hope it's the Rose. It's going to be, oh yeah, that's right. It was Rog. That's
wait, they were the Rog.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. People been a long day. So,
you know what? We are professionals. Who are you to criticize us? We're hypothesizing. Okay? Hypothesizing.
That sounds like, you know, when you're drowning in the water. He's hypothesizing. Quick, we gotta pull him out of the water. He's hypothesizing.
We need mouth to mouth.
He's drinking too much water. That's probably some terrible disease that we just made fun of. But anyways, these nuts.
Please take your socks off. He's hypothesizing. Oh, nice. The V-skill went through the fireball.
This is one of those matchups where I don't think that Rog wins in turn, like, you know, all the way, but I think he can fight Akuma, right? He's got the V-skill to go through the fireballs. I think the Demon Flip's still a pain point, but he does have the anti and the medium punch too as well. It's just when Trigger gets going, it does become a pain point that opens up a lot more options for the character. But speaking of being opened up, my man's brain got opened up.
Yeah,
all it takes is a few fists to face to put him into place. And Flame coming through with this Rog pick, I like it because even, you know, if you're lacking a little bit in the neutral, no big deal, because the damage will back you up.
Absolutely. That was one point that I wanted to mention. You're right exactly about the V-Skill 1 as well. He also has the damage output that he gets once he's able to activate. If Akuma allows him to activate, he's able to fight his way out on defense because, you know, it's particularly difficult. His only options really are armor or take the throw, right? Or the strike throw guessing situation. And Akuma just has so many different ways to give you breakfast, right? So that's the one struggle that Balrog has is defense against this character. But if he's able to dish out that kind of damage, hopefully you will be able to. But that's a lot of damage that he needs to get through. Z's Nuts actually just chucking the plasma against Azure Flame, not allowing him to make that comeback. But Balrog's toolset and damage output definitely would allow him to do so.
Right, and that Raw Tatsu did not get punished. That could have been so much more, but I'm sure Flame was like, you wouldn't dare. You're going to definitely convert into V-Trigger, and that didn't happen. Let's see if they can even things out. Again, these are the moments where you want to capitalize on as much as possible, especially if the matchup is kind of finicky, you know, not in your favor, because these -4 situations are going to get punished by Akuma every single time. He's one of those characters that has the lights that he can definitely put out your damn lights, okay? Get the extensions, the Oki and stuff like that. He gets so much off his standing light punch. Man, am I a psychic? Y'all better call me Miss Cleo and call me now for rates.
Trained by Rose herself. Okay, all the way to the corner. Spends most of the meter. Oh man,
that's enough.
That was clean.
It's Akuma, but also it's Balrog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's both at the same time. But even if it wasn't Akuma, I wouldn't doubt that would have done a ton of damage. And again, that's a damage differential that'll get you that win.
Yeah.
When those hits is going to hurt. And I like that he's playing for these moments, these bust out moments. We've seen him kind of be lacking a little bit in the -4 situations on the dash punches. Gotta stay a little bit more solid. But when he gets those hits, they definitely hurt. Punish the round start from Z's nuts though. He knows.
He does
knows
know.
he was in the chat. He knows the frame data.
Yeah, it's really in that V-trigger situation. Later in the late game of the round, it's really about who gets that first hit. You know, if Balrog's able to get that first hit, it's just going to be humongous damage. But if Akuma and Z's nuts can get it, then it's just going to be non-stop mix. Guessing situation after guessing situation, and now we're in another one. Another one. Another. Okay, tech that one. Pretty smart.
Just text. Yeah, he ain't taking all the damn time because that was rising to the stun. And my man's rising to the other side of the corner. Overhead, trying to get the trade combo. Didn't work out. A little bit too far out. Didn't get maybe the right button, but he's getting everything right here. Every answer is coming up flame. Oh, the -4 situation, but not the baddest punish and the return.
Yo.
No receipt from Flame. God damn.
Crazy how high, like these two players are really in each other's heads right now. Z's nuts actually tried to check. He actually got a successful check out of that V-trigger sequence, but then Azure Flame was able to backdash away from the air fireball and find the punish that he needed, staying alive, putting himself a round up, and now he's in the corner, V-shifting in the corner and eating that big counter hit.
And this character's pressure, in terms of Akuma, is still really good. Like, the corner pressure on this character is still really good. Don't get the same kind of, that you did, like, seasons before, and the pushback on some of the normals doesn't help, but you can definitely do the damage on the deck and make it feel unusual. Too far out for that -4 situation. Finds a crush, caught him pressing buttons after a -4. Nah, Flame, you gonna have to look at that fat data later, brother.
Oh, man, okay.
You know that ain't your turn. You know that ain't your turn. You know that ain't your turn, and this is what you get, a punishment from Z's nuts.
Yeah, really good check from Z's nuts, just making sure that Azure Flame is not going to get overzealous with his offense. Tried to go for a stand strong activation route, but or stand medium kick activation route, but still kept him in line and tied it up. But now here we go. Azure Flame has him locked down, and this is one thing that Balrog is not particularly good at is on the opposite end of just how Akuma is able to run that offense, even outside of V-trigger activation.
You will be great. Not dropping combos,
my
no. Not
God.
dropping that.
I was just about to make mention about how Azure Flame is not, or rather Balrog is not really able to like just have those Oki situations as well as Akuma, but he didn't even need it, man. He just secured the
When you take him to the corner, there's nowhere to go but south. You either go south, you ain't going anywhere. You need to go through the other player or you're going south. You need to pick a decision, pick a route, and that first one is done. No, it's not over yet. That's winners finals. I think he's just taking a second to go back to the lobby.
As you should.
Maybe
As you
change
should.
something.
Absolutely.
Let's see what he does. I'm curious. I doubt there's going to be a V shift or, I'm sorry, V shift, V skill or V trigger switch. You know, I don't think any of those would help in this match. It's just the decisions that are being made. There's a lot of opportunities that are being taken on the -4 situations. That's great. But just when he chooses to challenge and stay in the same rhythm that Flame is not working out. It's like the rhythm that Flame is on is something different. And it feels like Z's Nuts is just unfortunately just sitting on the stands, watching from afar, just refuses to approach. I get it though. This is a big boy, there's a lot of big damage, and it's easier said than done. Let's see if we can get at least one on the board because this is game point for the Flame.
Yeah. So it's going to be one arduous road here for you, son of a bitch.
What did he do? He didn't change anything.
Azure Flame changed the most unnecessary of changes. You
He
can't
turned
legally
his
use
costume
that.
on. Oh my God, you're right. Look, I'm calling Brian up right now. I've got him on the phone.
I'm putting him on
He's
the phone
getting
right
his
now.
lawyers.
Brian F. cannot
He's
allow
getting
this
his
to
damn
happen.
lawyers. Bro, he said I'm doing it for the dumpster, and you're not even from the dumpster. You don't even have the damn dumpster thing on your.
It's like he's from the ice box. It's like the budget dumpster, bro.
For the ice box.
He's gonna
They
go
staying
by
chill out
Azure.
there?
He's gonna go by Azure F from now on.
Bro, let me find out. You don't took this dude's color. Nah, you got a first attempt Brian F if you want that color, bro.
You know the
But
rules.
listen,
You know the rules.
I guess whatever you're gonna do to feel yourself, because you feeling yourself to be on the grand final side, winner side, sorry, of things in grand finals, because these nuts is getting oppressed. But here's a crush. Careful. A lot of Barth at bottom could definitely make the return over seat. All he's gotta do is find a confirm. Z's nuts. And actually, Azure Flame, this is one such situation.
Okay,
he's scared of the demon.
Yeah, gotta be careful. He's
scared of it.
Scared of the demon, but also he's gotta be scared of that EX rush punch.
Woo!
He can't be sticking buttons out recklessly, trying to fireball through. It's gonna be dangerous. He's gotta watch an EX DP, rather, from Balrog's side. He cannot be putting things out haphazardly. He's gotta just wait this out. Nice. You have 10 seconds. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, just slap him in the
nice.
face. Hey, look. Hey, Azure. I know you're listening. If you get reverse swept by Azure Flame, you have to change your profile picture on Twitter to the clown. That's just how it is. You're trying to take Brian F's color, and then you get destroyed with it, trying to feel the power of the F. It is still very much there because that
he's
is
doing good though.
massive
Look at him.
life lead.
Look at him. He's doing great. Let's
Yeah.
say, hold on now.
I know.
He's kind of working. Minus one for the face, dash up, throw. There you go.
Oh no.
Flame on set point, about to take Brian F's color and say, bro, hold that.
Brian is
hold
looking.
that.
The thing is, he's like, Brian is looking over Azure's shoulders, just nodding behind him on the set. You know, he's just like, good job. You're repping my color well. You know what's got to happen after this, though. You know what I'm saying? But here we go.
Yeah. You know,
Z's nuts.
we got to throw hands. But right now, it's a different story, right?
Oh, this
He's
shouldn't be-
nuts, though. Stand up for Brian.
Okay.
Stand up for Brian right here.
That's 2
Not gonna
meters.
kill. No, yes, it will.
4 meters.
Yes, it will, because the meter will be built on this DP into Super Goletsuha.
Look, I was
Do another
kidding.
match.
Azure, don't come after me like that, bro. Hey, I was joking. I had confidence that you could, right? I did not want to set the stage this way, but here we go. Z's nuts staying alive, taking it, bringing it up to 2-1 in favor of Azure Flame still. So see if Azure Flame can go back to the character select, understands the wrong that he has committed. And he's going to right this wrong. Or make a system switch. But the thing is, what sort of system switch could he make? I think that regardless of what he takes, if it comes to the V Skill 2 or the V Trigger 2, both of them can work exceptionally well in his favor because it gives him that Oki situation, that guessing game on Wake Up, on Akuma's Wake Up. It makes that threat huge, right? It makes waking up against Balrog massive because Akuma had extremely low stun value. You know, that's going to hurt a lot. But alternatively, if he does want to take the V Skill 1, that is a way for him to get in and stay in, but at a range that he might not necessarily be comfortable playing. Both can work out, but I'm really curious to see which one he takes, if that's what he's doing here.
I honestly think just stay with V Skill 1. I don't think it's a V Skill problem, because the thing is with V Skill 2, you just open up too much room for them to throw out projectiles and lock you down the neutral. The V Skill 1's too strong. Now V Trigger 2, maybe, you know, that might be a thing that you could utilize in terms of, like, you know, point or push. It doesn't matter. That's all, you know, speculative, because we're now spectating the match.
Exactly.
We back into that. And it is more, I think, more of a, you got to now play the Z's Nuts pace, right? Because we've seen Z's Nuts get up all in front of them face and find a better way to deal with the pressure. In the Zero Flame with the Cosmo switch says, hold up now, I'm not worthy of Brian F right here. He said, I got to win first. He understands the rules. You gotta win the tournament, my friend. You gotta win the tournament. Might just do it.
He might just
Dash
do
up
it.
throw double time.
I'm liking these dash up throws. Gets the crush counter. That is dead right there. Azure Flame poised to take the set and move on to grand finals. He is at the point right now. Can Z's Nuts stay alive? Checked on the demon flip. It is not looking good.
I will say that, like, the throw, it's like a throw loop. It's not real, but that throw pressure in the corner is definitely real dire. You have to be really careful with that if you're Z's Nuts.
For
Let's
sure.
see what he can do. Tech puts him in the corner. I want the fear, so if you press the damn button, I got something for you. And switching up what he does in terms of pressure, the buffer off the medium kick, ends in the heavy kick. Tatsu catches the back dash with just a hit, but Flame out of there with the EX.
Z's Nuts
Too
is
far out for the extension.
Z's Nuts has exceptionally clean offense. He's been really, really good at checking Azure Flame on those defensive forward dashes. But now he's got his back to the wall in the corner, but actually just goes for the back throw, gonna try and find his way to activate. There it is, the red fireball into it, trying to go for the tick throw setup, but he EX busts out. Oh no, this could be
Answer
dangerous.
the wake up throw, and that's it. That's nap time for now. As Flame takes it in the grand finals, winner's side. I guess you get to don the costume of the dumpster, my friend. I guess you are worthy now, as you are winner's side of grand finals. Low kick, Street Fighter V tournament. Z's Nuts will possibly get a chance if he can defeat Space Boy.
He's got to do it, right? It's Space Boy is a lot of people's demon. Space Boy has been constantly coming out on top, chucking through tournaments left and right, and we love to see it. You know, we love to see all these Street Fighter players grinding as much as they do. We love to see constant scraps and constant knowledge acquisition from these matchups, from players constantly beating each other
you
in
do
these
have to fight
brackets.
Yon. Whoops, my bad. You got to fight Yon.
Yeah. He's definitely
right.
got to fight Yon
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I was saying how it's good to see Space Boy consistently coming out, and I hope that you guys are planning on doing the same, swinging out into these brackets, gathering the data, scrapping with each other, you know, so that way the results change. You know, you don't want this to be it, right? You don't want to just go out
Yeah.
and be like, oh man, yeah, I lost to Z's Nuts on stream. So embarrassing. He's going to make it through CPT. Sankola saying his name, looking in the camera, intimidating the chat, making us all really uncomfortable. I'll never amount to that. Look, man, come back. Come back. We miss you. We appreciate you, and we
Exactly.
love to see you do well. We love to see you hold your own in matches like that, and we'll hope to see you again. Damn, hold up. Sankola, you about to fight Space Boy?
Yeah.
Are you Diamond? Is that
Nope,
rank accurate?
I'm good.
Hold
I'm good.
up. You
The
playing?
only time I'd be able to even take a round would probably be when he's on the hitbox. But I don't know. He's definitely kind of acclimated and deliberated what to do on the hitbox. So let's see what he does against OG on. This is going to be first of 3, right?
No,
'Cause
this is actually
loser
first
semis.
to 2. So let me change
Okay, so
that
not
really
until-
quick.
Okay.
1 moment, players.
Yeah.
Thank you for standing by. Although it really didn't matter. You guys could have just ran it because it's first to 2. But here we go. Losers semi between Space Boy and Lara Booty Sweat. The original name.
Yo, Flame, you can keep you get to don the jacket of the Brian F. Guess what? Because you're in winter side of grand finals. You might have to throw hands with Brian someday to keep the color, but you get to don it today. You get your honorary dumpster diver, Brian F. We're gonna call you Flame F for the rest of the damn day because you definitely did the work to get in the finals here. You came through in the clutch. Go ahead.
You know what? You
Go
guys.
ahead. But
you
now we're
guys
gonna go ahead with some more action here.
clip the successful round of that match and then send out the tweets. Azure F is the new from the ice box, right? The new yellow jacket, blue glove, Brian F skin color or borrowed color on the market.
Skin color.
No, that's not what I said.
The wrong type
There
of.
we go.
Wrong type of. You know what?
I'm playing-
To be honest, the ones that pick the lighter shade of Balrog are definitely unusual. It's not Balrog. It's like Carl or something like that. Definitely a lighter shade. I don't like
Light-skinned
that one. I don't
Rod.
like that one.
He's doing the
Light skin Rod. I like the light skin Rod.
The Balrog biting his lip.
All right, let me see what happened with it. We got Mr. Booty Sweat getting
All right.
EXDP in front of the
Yeah.
face, though. I like that wake up and the chase down on the ship with the crush. You probably see my man Scoot step on the corpse right there. Gets a fall with a fireball. Yo, Space Boy, did you go back to stick? Did you go back to stick? Plus
Yeah,
frames
hold
press a
up.
damn button.
Somebody,
Ooh, that's done.
Space Boy, turn your webcam on. I gotta see what kind of tool you're using right now. Man's got a cross up.
No, that
was
was
excellent.
that sequence was definitely on a stick, dog.
Yeah.
Unless you got some lessons in between from Tokido or something, that sequence was sick.
It was extremely good, but OG Yon not dissuaded. Trying to stick to the air. I want to see if it's just to avoid dash a button or trying to see if he's catching something dangerous. I don't know. Maybe he's just provoking him. I want to say,
Maybe
or maybe he's
jab,
just
command, grab.
gooning.
Just looking out for something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just good. Maybe he's just. I mean, if you're in the top spot like this, you've been winning some tournaments and being in the top 8 all the damn time, you're probably good. Same with OG Yon, but he is getting folded up in this corner like laundry.
Oh, the
Back
back
throw
throw.
for the stun, yo. Nah, man. Nah, let me
Drop
see his
the
stick when he
cup.
drops. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's on hitbox.
It begins.
That would have definitely done it.
For sure, that would have done it. Here we go. The activation route, standing still. Look at him, menacingly coming in and out. Caught him with the air-to-air. Chase down the V-shift. Actually just decides to go for the sweep. Hard knockdown. There it is, the low to close it out. Tying it up. Laura Booty Sweat bringing it 1-1 against Spaceboy. Full sticks of butter on deck for both players. Who's going to start swinging first?
See what happens here. Finds the EX. Stays in front. V-shift. Crouch communicate. I like that tip of standing medium punch and then crouch communicate to check the walk back, but just like that, we in the corner with the V skill. That's what that's used for, to get that distance, that push to the corner. EX V reversal doesn't want no plus frames, no positivity here, only negativity, only toxicity. And the EXDP, speaking of toxicity, that was all toxic with that EXDP.
That was absolutely that was a great reaction from Spaceboy to see Laura putting her hands behind her bed to throw out the armpits, and then he's just like, none of that today. I ain't weird. I ain't on this goon stuff. Get down here. 1 point up for Spaceboy. Killing you weirdo armpit loving people out there. You remember
it's
that?
It's better than other,
brief phase?
It's just, it is, yeah, I remember it, but I'm just saying, like, I would rather have that than other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm glad that I'd rather see that than feet. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
I don't know, man.
It's disgusting. Don't stay away from me. But the feet people are worse. Let's see if what Spaceboy can do in terms of putting on this neutral. If he can continue going on like he ain't playing on the stick right now. Look at this. Look at these combos. There's no way that he is not on the hitbox. Like he took a lesson, had a montage going on in the background. You can't do it if you go through it. And you know he ain't do all that. He ain't have no trainer in the background past 20 minutes.
No, absolutely not, man. Well, here we go. Spaceboy showing that he probably did. Coming up with the throw. Throwing some buttons. Big arms. Sakura got them arms, and there it is. The DP. Bringing it to set point, potentially, yeah. Or no, for sure.
Nah, he getting high, getting sweaty, bro. Took off the jacket. He said, hold up now. We ain't done here.
Yeah.
We ain't done here. Spaceboy said, oh, I think we are.
Yeah, took the glasses
kicking
off.
the EX, Tatsu in the corner.
Says, I want you to look me in the eyes as I make this comeback. And it is not happening right now. Spaceboy with the dash up. Oh, it's dash up, crouch, medium punch. Come with that meaty setup. Oh, busts right through the clap. Oh, here we go. Crouch
fireball.
It's going to be some big damage. And then one more guess. Throw. What's it going to be? Oh, no.
Activation. Trying to anti-air. Side switch. Stays away. Falls to the fireball. One more hit for either side will do it. Plus frames on the fireball. Let's see how long the defense goes for. Can't press anything. EX. I cannot believe my man held down back. He was down back for that down back. I'm telling you to stay alive.
No!
Featuring someone playing with falls to the fireball anyway.
Laura.
Spaceboy 2-0. That's so unfortunate. The screen moved in the wrong way. He was like, hold up now. Hold up now. I can back away, right?
Fat ass
What's your six?
booty sat on the fireball. Super unfortunate for OG Yan, but wonderfully fortunate for Spaceboy to move on into losers. Final to fight the legendary Z's Nuts.
That's gonna be an interesting one. I will say that Spaceboy, I didn't see what you were using. Dummy
Yeah,
thing,
I need you to...
That's just ridiculous. Well, y'all don't get me in trouble anyway. Make sure you guys are troubling on over to the Matcherino and give it a little bit of love. Give it some of that great code that I know y'all ain't used up. If you got some scrap, throw it their way. Also, the sponsor was on the right hand side, as this is losers finals. Finally, first of three, Spaceboy versus Z's Nuts. Tell me who you like in the chat and tweet out and let the people know what's going on.
Yes, thank you everybody for being in the chat so far. We are in the top 3 territory right now, and if you want to show your love for the top 3, please dunk whatever you can, whatever you like. It's it's a tithe. It's Sunday, right? It's a day of worship, and right now we are worshiping these nuts versus Spaceboy and Laura Booty Sweat. Congratulations to OG Yan. Thank you for being in the bracket. Man, we have had a wonderful day today of Street Fighter V. Just it's been fun. We got the blow-ups out of the way, but it was part of the experience, right? We cleaned that up. You guys are part of the quality of life that is Low Kick Esports and Street Fighter V Sundays here at Low Kick Esports. Thank you guys for letting us, Seth. Oh no, Spaceboy, not like this, man. I was thanking you, but now I don't know. Seth got some pretty significant nerfs when it comes to
Yeah.
the axe kick pressure, that specifically. But Seth's offense is still big nasty, you know?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. This character is ridiculously good. Like still, like the ground game is still amazing.
Yeah.
And the axe kick, it's still strong when you want to use it as like a throw bait, and especially when you have trigger. You don't get the follow-ups that you would outside of it on counter hit anymore, but you definitely get a lot of the return on that trigger when it's popped. And when that becomes a problem, like you've got to be super careful. Then again, Space Boy, who loves his character, like knows the problems. The lesser amount of health and stun means that you can't make as many mistakes as before. So it's definitely a match of like two explosive characters that are gonna melt.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Seth still does inch ahead of Akuma's health in by just a fraction. Double V shit
No!
into the break, but
like
actually
that.
still gets reversal red fireballed into the activation. And are we going to see the activation return from Spaceboy? Block one more thing or willingly take a hit. There it is.
You're caught up in the corner, not where you want to be. On that part, the bottom trying to X kick. This is the wrong season.
Activation.
Use the EX. Let's use it for the activation. Goes to the light. No throw.
Plus
From
frames.
behind. It
Yeah.
ain't dominoes, and it ain't dominoes. I'm
All right.
telling you.
All right.
You hear a knock at the door from the back door. It's not dominoes, okay? It's not dominoes. That's the first one for Space Boy.
I will admit that was mad clean, and it was also mad scary from Spaceboy to just use both of those plus frame situations like that while Z's Nuts had meter to very readily EXD Pizzle out of, but he did it. Now he's locked him down in the corner. Stun's looking pretty high. Tries to go for a throw bait there with the axe kick, but he's just going to take a punish. Not appropriate punish
No
to be able to
finish.
restrict the stun. No finish, and he's out of meter. So now he's got to play back to that mid screen, but he's given Z's Nuts all of the room he needs to stage a comeback. Is he going to do it?
This is fine. This is not super bad. Okay, this is getting a little bit worse. I would say there might have been an activation of the fireball, but I was gonna say like the room factor, maybe not the worst, but now things looking dire. But the V skill comes in the clutch with the suck. Wakes up with the crouch kick, caught that, knew it was fake. The light and the demon turned off the lights. I said turn up the lights, pull up the covers. It is demon time. It is demon time. It's the hour of power.
You know, it's like every time
He
you
light
see... Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, he light kicked in the demon. Like he had to hit on these. I'm gonna commit to this no matter what. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, man.
That was
like,
godlike.
As much as I love seeing a demon come out, like under those circumstances, it's always so tragic. But Spaceboy, not deterred by it, couldn't quite find the punish there, but he still has a particularly comfortable life lead. And now V-Trigger is available for Z's Nuts. Probably going to try and find a button into activation to be able to start the momentum shift.
Nice punish. He's also the activation. EXDP though, willing to risk it, has a lot of health to play with.
Big fan, yeah.
Stays alive, but falls to the double fireball. Caught up in the corner. This is looking real bad. You don't want to be put up in the corner like this. Now with the stun rising.
There it
Here's
is.
the activation.
Plus. Whoa! You tried to check? That is not only is that plus, but that is a distance, right? That's a big distance for you to cover. And I wonder if it was like good on Spaceboy for him to wait for the reaction, for him to understand like how Z's Nuts was going to get out of that pressure, because it could have been an EXDP, right? That would have been, you know, what Spaceboy could have theorized was that, oh yeah, he's going to EXDP out. But then he sees the whiff button, he's like, I'll take that too.
Yeah, I like the range. That's like an important thing. Is like playing at ranges, right? Like playing at certain ranges and things like that, and knowing when you can press your button and knowing when it's gonna make them whiff is super important to fighting games, especially minute ones like this from Street Fighter V, where there's not like a lot of big mechanics in the background. You gotta do a lot of stuff raw and like make a lot of player reads, so the spacing things become even more aware and important. It's important to land your combos. It's important to land your combos as you miss the DP. That was supposed to be hands. That was always supposed to be hands.
Yeah, something.
But it don't matter.
hitbox.
Cleans it up.
Oh, actually had the counter hit, but doesn't buffer it into anything else. But he's got the activation. Oh,
Runs
man.
it raw, baby. Runs it raw.
Oh.
Bite the pillow. Space Boy.
Tragic. Wow. You
Space Boy.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna get 2 emails and I don't care. This is hype. Round start with the V skill. You thought you could run the knees? Put some aloe vera on him.
Oh, damn it. This is losers final. This is first to 3, and the lobby is not set to first to 3. Boys,
Don't
I
know.
deeply apologize. in advance. I hope you're not iced. Put in the budget dumpster, the ice box. Damn, squeezed right through that fireball yet again. EXDP and capitalizes. Doesn't get the side
Hard
switch
knock jump
because
does
of
not
that
work.
stupid height thing. Kuma players talk
So
about
weird.
that all the time. We see the same clip on Twitter every time it happens with Space Boy. Going 2-0 right now over Z's Nuts. And you know what? Z's Nuts might need to go to the character select screen to think about this and reset the situation just a little bit, right? But perfect timing, because now I'm gonna set it.
Okay, so now we're going to be seeing probably the same situation. Like, not going to see any switches, obviously.
No.
The lobby. We're going to set here, and I'm going to go down,
Now,
which I have now.
Z's Nuts could... Some adjustments that I would need to see from Z's Nuts is like, it's really difficult to play that mid-screen game with Seth, considering how many buttons Seth can throw out and how many of them are extremely effective. Especially when it comes to like converting off of counter hits in the close to medium range. Seth is a monster with that. And trying to whiff punish a lot of those things is really dangerous. But I would think that that's one of the most effective things that Z's Nuts can incorporate in his game plan in order to take it over this set.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, let's see if we can. I would like to see more of the air approach and kind of test that out. I know Demon Flips are kind of getting checked easily with the heavy kick, but one of the air fireballs might be a decent approach. But Space Boy's got the ground on lock, dog. That's almost done. There it is, the axe kick, and why it's so cheap to get it done. Flip out, doesn't matter. There's a throw. Space Boy trying to get the axe kick again, but he's not done yet. But yes, he is. The EXTP right through the string, just mashing it. No one's going to come out.
Knowing it's going to come out. He's got that V-trigger on deck. It's so clear that he's going to try and find that activation, but there is a gap, unfortunately. Space Boy is now at set point, poised to move on towards grand finals.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit difficult for Z's Nuts. Hasn't found the kind of momentum that he wants, and things like that are, you're just giving it to Space Boy. You're just allowing him to have his win. EX takes the turn back, don't matter though. 4-meter punch, I like that from Z's Nuts. Challenge back, so these minus situations, even if it's too far out, find a button, find something, finds a jump in. Demon Palm for the win. Get in there.
Activation, there it is. Actually goes up, finds a counter hit low forward, but no conversion from it. He'll take that hit, but does he want to take that hit? Because now Z's Nuts responds with the round win. And can he continue forward and stay alive? Full meter available towards
More solid in this
Z's Nuts.
neutral, and I do like the fact that they have a lot of bar at the bottom in terms of Z's Nuts, because you definitely want to have like bar. Either round 1 or round 3 are really important for Akuma to be able to spin that bar. And look at where he's at right here. Again, explosive, can spin one of those bars and get that last bar back for a super CA or Demon situation. Yo, Will, I see you think you're coming through for the raid. Y'all watching some great Street Fighter V action. Losers finals, Space Boy versus Z's Nuts on the deck. EX connects mid-screen. We out of there.
Out of there, but that activation is big, and that meter is looking pretty high. Now, if Z's Nuts there it is. Okay, finds it, doesn't drop the combo, and is able to stay alive, bringing it to 1-2. Okay, and I think that what you said rang true, is that Z's Nuts started to do a little bit more of an aerial approach and pressure him from different angles on the screen, and now he has shut down, in 2 separate instances, he really just locked Space Boy out of the air. You know, he doesn't feel as confident going for axe kicks or trying to take those jumps, because Z's Nuts has been particularly ready with those anti-air options and turn them into devastating opportunities for him.
I've seen a lot of drops though from Space Boy right here. Again, you know, he's using the hitbox, I get it, but so these confirms aren't coming through. But drops also from Z's Nuts, so scrambling situations that if either one of them finds that solidity, they could probably just take the entire round from some of these exchanges. Remember, low health characters, a lot of power behind a big jump in right here on the V skill, calls it out, puts him into the corner. Don't press that damn button. EX connects, doesn't have the meter to follow up, but that'll be enough. Z's Nuts making a comeback, just like that.
And I think that was a smart move from Space Boy to try to EX Aura out of that situation, be able to, you know, get the activation as well. But even more 5-head decision from Z's Nuts to go to the air and completely not only like throw bait, but just bait buttons, bait everything, you know? Super smart from him.
The EXO right here. V-break. I like this from Z's Nuts. Switching what he does in defense is real smart, especially in a long set like this. You don't always need that V-bar for the win. We've already seen Z's Nuts do super well like this. DP the axe kick and stay solid on the ground. He doesn't always need V-trigger in the end of the round to get the win, but, you know, call me a commentator liar right here because he will need something. He's dying.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Spaceboy is definitely respecting Z's Nuts a lot. Second V shift, retaliates with
Is
the
he
EX
respecting
aura.
him?
I
Don't
I
want the
was-
EX.
you know, yeah, you know.
He gets respect. That's
He heard
disrespectful.
me say it, and he was like, respect? Not today. Never in my life. What are you talking about? But okay.
Set point, Space Boy.
Yeah, Z's Nuts really on the back foot here still.
Anti with his trade with the heavy kick. That's unfortunate. Still Space Boy with the push to the corner. Z's Nuts running out the target combo. Finds a hit. That's how you know he's an accomplished Akuma. When he finds that hit, he's generally pretty on point and landing the second portion of it and not getting punished.
Right, and now Spaceboy, particularly close to the meter. There it is, that side switch. Find it. Oh, just goes right into the super. Huh?
Oh no, this might
Not
be
kill.
hold on
It's
now.
not
No,
gonna
he's not gonna
kill.
kill. He's not gonna kill. You're right. If this is Akuma, you're right.
But-
I don't know why. I'm getting a little worried. Sweep off the feet.
The button out.
Wakes up with the button. Sees that's his challenging. He's putting it on the line. DP hard knockdown. Hold this for a second. Hold these fireballs too, because he knows the one hit situation with the axe kick that do it. Space Boy moving on in loser side of grand finals against Flame. Damn, I like that from Z's Nuts.
I do.
I gotta say that was hard, dog. That was hard. I get it, and I like that you did it, dog. I like that you did it. It's just that axe kick is still cheap. I don't care what nobody says. Big whooping don't lead to nothing. Who cares? It's still mad cheap, and that lets Space Boy move on the bracket and to fight up against his rival in grand finals. Good games, though. Good games.
Oh, fantastic game so far. I'm out of breath. I'm like sweating damn near just because of how close these matches are coming and about how it's not even really scramble situations, but how these players are able to just continuously clutch out these wins and clutch out these situations. Spaceboy, obviously a seasoned player, but man, flying by the seat of his pants really right there, man. I tell you what, like Z's Nuts really starts to turn up the heat. I would want to say it starts to cycle new options in the neutral, but Spaceboy, Spaceboy creating scary situations for him. Spaceboy was like, you know, positioning a lot differently and moving a lot more. And I think that that's what Z's Nuts was not as prepared for, to the point where that's how Spaceboy was able to clutch out that win with the heavy axe kick over the fireball. Damn, man.
Right.
Yeah, really good job
It's
navigating.
amazing stuff right there. Yeah, but you know, Space Boy out here in the cut, done entered about 1 million tournaments and would like to add this one to his notch of victories, but to do so, he's got to reset the bracket twice to make it nice. He's got to defeat Azura Flame coming through in the winner's side. That's going to be Flame versus Space Boy. Grand Finals, low kick, Street Fighter 5 tournament. Tweet all the people know what's going on. Hit the match arena one more time for the players on the code because you know it's fine. People, there's going to be some great action. Let's see what happens between the two. Let me know who you like in the chat. We'll get on that.
Get on that, ladies and gentlemen. If you want Spaceboy to win, I'm not saying put the ones in the chat, but I mean just like you just give him your love, give him your determination, because this is going to be down to the wire. Spaceboy has to fight through the loser side of the bracket, obviously through the loser side of the grand finals. Got to reset this bracket and get 6 wins essentially. Why don't we do channel bets? That's a really good question to play, guy. I don't know how to do channel bets because I'm not a streamer.
What?
Okay. Hey,
What? This man did not just say.
if you have a sound in the chat, hey,
Clip that and put him on blast.
I'm gonna put say Cola on mute so that way I can figure that out. We'll do it next time Steph has homework. You're not my dad. So here we go. Play guy.
Oh,
We'll get
man.
those channel things figured out for you, but before we do that, Spaceboy versus Azure Flames rose too, running this matchup back. And it was a really tough one. If you guys remember, it was a tough one for Space Boy last time.
It was.
Let's see if he's made
Mad
those adjustments that he
difficult.
needs. Not just the hardware adjustments, but the software adjustments. The brain adjustments. Nope, okay.
See? Now, I don't know about that one. Did he go back to hitbox? He didn't finally confirm he read that DP raw, but it wasn't a big punish though. But things like that, did he really switch up his stick? He did switch up his approach, going from the skies. Gets the jump in, plus frames tech right after though.
Yeah, I wanted to throw out that delay tech option there. Okay, staying still, but there it is. The crush counter caught him teching a little bit too often. And now Azure Flame has the meter. Oh, just throwing all of it out there, trying to create this distance as much as possible. And also, if you guys notice, Azure Flame is running Soul Satellite. And that can create some pretty tricky situations and dissuade Spaceplay from wanting to approach when it's out there. Like forcing
I mean, he can't
a
even approach
neutral.
anyway. You can see that fireball pressure right here? Flame just setting up shop and now finds the activation.
There it is.
But that's the
Shut-
problem. Is like you can set up shop full screen, but runs the Tatsu raw. Is that the answer against the slide?
Yo,
It's one of them Tatsus raw, bro. Let me
hold
find
up.
out that that hits. Bro, that's wild.
Azure Flame was stubborn about that slide. Look, if you get your Canadian V reversal, you really just gotta hold that. Like you gotta try to like fight back from the mid screen. But if you want to go for the slide again, that could have just been data gathering from Azure Flame. But good stuff for Spaceboy to be able to secure that, take that round, and notice how stubborn he was being with it. EX Tatsu into the activation. He did not respect those plus frames. Actually tried to press something, and now he is paying for it in the corner.
Don't press the damn button either. All that bar at the bottom, Spaceboy has to make the conversion with the throw. Unfortunately, did not find the confirm, and my man's trying to confirm something off this. And if you're Spaceboy, yeah, you just block this out. You just block this out. Or you just EXDP
What
at the very
are
end, the
you-
tail end. You see how he waited? He waited for it to almost run and ran the EXDP because he knew that Azure Flame would go back to neutral and go back to block. He said, I'm going to hold this EXDP for you.
Yeah, dog,
Do
what
it
are
twice
you
because it's
talking?
nice.
What are you talking about?
Twice because it's
Spaceboy?
nice.
He's holding them. He's blocking. What are you just respecting, man? Look, Spaceboy, that was a very smart EXDP out of there. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Call me out on Twitter. But I want to say that he also waited for the V trigger to run out so that way he wasn't going to get hit by a stray ghost hit. You know what I'm saying? Like just in case he was going to be able to like fight through something, he has only to fight through one hit instead of the next one. So good stuff for Spaceboy. Definitely has the data on this matchup now, or at least doing a lot more comfortably.
The way he's operating here. A lot more aggression. You have to stay up close in front of the face of this character. She doesn't have good defense. She's got to spin V reversal, V bar for the breaks and stuff like that, or the shifts to stay alive. Doesn't have a reversal, doesn't have a 3-frame. Got to hold his pressure in the corner. It's not where you want to be. Azure Flame has to find a way out. And the only way out, my man's going is south, but wakes up with the EX. Tatsu, we back in there, though. You didn't leave. You ain't leave. Ah! Whip DP.
Oh, clean corner combo, utilizing all the moves there. Now the Ganagin is back. Is he gonna try and DP out of this one again? No, you cannot press anything there, sir. You must hold the down back or risk the DP, but now you are dead. Round one goes to Azure Flame here in the second match. Failed buffer into the DP, or rather, failed confirm.
But the EXDP though was just, let me get in. Like Spaceboy's like game plans, I need to get in at any means necessary, right? If I gotta run the EXDP raw on the neutral like this, if I see something come out or I see a limb, I'm gonna EXDP it. Nice punish. Of course she can do that. She's got the standing light kick for those punishes with a backdash throw. There you go, Flame. I see you right there. The defense to offense, anti-air. Keep calm in the corner. You know what's coming next. Activation.
Nice. The V reversal to keep that pressure away, but the DP anti-air, Sakura now at full screen. Oh man, that was a massive punish. That was definitely a misinput, probably trying to retaliate with EX Fireball, but not quite on the back foot yet. Oh man.
Anti-air.
What a throw.
One more hit to do it. Oh,
Dash.
he tried to shimmy.
Tricky.
Ain't nobody home. Lights weren't even on, bro. You can talk to the neighbors, see when they're coming back. See, and this is where it's difficult for this character, for Sakura. Even with bar at the bottom, it's real hard to come through. Spaceboy built different though. I don't know if it's chlorine or concrete or something. But he built different, but not today. Not today, says Flame. Flame says, hold on now. Let me see if this is a Brian F color. Because I'm going to call him up and say, this one's mine too, bro. I'm about to win this one. 1-1. And this is always super important. And the next match is going to be so important because this is going to determine if we're going to be at the final game for Flame, or if it's going to be Space Boy up another game and then being able to reset that bracket and see if he's got the momentum. This game is super important. Let's see how it plays out. I'm liking how Flame's playing though.
Wow.
Not gonna, well, you know, as I say that, raw slide doesn't work out. Punishment even on hit, and now Space Boy with it. Commentator's curse. I'm sorry.
Oh man, the bet. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Really
I'm sorry.
insane. Infamous for just
And they pay me for this.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I can't believe they pay
That's
me
crazy.
to just ruin the player's experience. Nice. EX Spiral through that fireball, trying to get some semblance of offense going. Damn, double jump. I wouldn't doubt if he did a third one. Wow! Just barely threw
The
it.
trade.
The trade. I can't believe that that ended up trading. Went through like several different
love
obstacles.
that.
Yeah, that was really sick.
That's
See?
so fantastic.
Yeah, Spaceboy saying the same thing. Oh, nice. Oh, didn't quite get it off of the soul punish there, but staying there. Ha ha ha. Well,
Nice
well.
little wait and bait right there. Reel it in on the other end is damage. Azura Flame getting the EX right after. Plus frames, so press the damn button, dash up. Try to find the activation point. Space Boy spins on that V bar for the break. Does it again. No break right after. Azura Flame though, getting too risky. Getting a little bit too much risk. Looking like EU out here.
Uh-oh. This begins. No, the EX Spiral out. Trying to just create this space between them. Wow,
Ooh.
actually caught.
That would have been super sick. And falls to the fireball anyway. Yo, Flame, let me find out you nice with like that. Let me find out you nice like that.
Yo, hold up. Is a Rose gonna take LKO? Hold up. Let's see this. I'm a big fan, but we're not quite there yet. It's only 1-1. A lot of room to go. Space Boy definitely turning up the heat here. Has the offensive lead. Nice, finds a low forward. One thing that I want to give credit to Azure Flame about, oh man, never mind. I was just about to say.
Do it later. You have to do it later. It's all about Space Boy all damn day. It's all about Space Boy.
I can't believe
as he
69.
finds a final hit. Wow. Nice. Nice. Let me see the nices in the chat.
Nice.
Come on now. Let me see the nices in the
69,
chat.
in the
Let me see
chat.
the nices in the chat.
One thing that I was going to praise Azure Flame before Space Boy ended up just blowing his back out was the fact that Azure Flame was starting to respect the delay button options that Space Boy was putting out. Most times you'll see Space Boy like do some plus frames into a delay button situation, like into the down forward heavy kick or into just like into a crush fierce or something. And Azure Flame was getting blown up by that in the earlier parts of the set. But now Space Boy, I think, still has a beat on it. I wonder if Azure Flame, don't listen, I don't want to, I'm not trying to create spoilers for you guys, but Azure Flame probably needs to try to take that into the notepad there.
Yeah, maybe. I'm definitely thinking about like how we've seen Space Boy take a lot of risks and they've been working out. And if Flame can kind of calm those down and make the most of the situations, you might be seeing a lot of return, a lot of reward. We've seen, you know, when he doesn't go for the drills and stuff, and sets up shop like this, it looks long for my man. It looks absolutely peak for poor Space Boy. This is where it becomes difficult. She cannot play the fireball game, and you're just giving meter to this character.
really
and
are.
again, we also saw like the full screen like satellites, but it don't matter when she's in front of the face.
Oh!
You're just about to, you're just
What are you-
gonna die tired if you're V shifting in the corner. It's gonna die tired. Empty back throw. There you go, Space Boy. Space Boy.
Space Boy! Space the Boy. That was pretty clean with the EX Tatsu, EX Air Tatsu combo into the empty jump throw. That was mad clean.
That was tight.
Yeah, it was tight. But here we go. Azure Flame sitting on full meters, but
See me shade
already
right there.
getting shut down on the offense. Man, Azure Flame playing a lot of these games from the corner. It is definitely Space Boy's match to lose at this point.
You have to find like a good conversion. I think it's the problem with this V-Trigger is like, if you don't find a hit, it's gotta be like a significant hit. If you ain't finding no hit, they just hold back. They just take the throw. And if they're not dying already, you ain't gonna be applying no pressure. It's all Space Boy with his pressure, with that jump in.
Back dash,
Back
the down
dash,
head
that
kick.
was, what a read, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking like Street Fighter 4 Rose out here. Raw Tatsu.
Tried to backdash again. Ended up getting punished for it that time. The Gennadian is over with. And Sakura could likely... Oh! Tried to create a spacing trap situation with the spiral, but Space Boy ready with the reach and resetting the bracket. 3-1. Putting Azure Flame in the hot seat. This is looking nicey, spidicey.
This is definitely looking. I understand why Flame went through this matchup. The difficulty of, like, even though they had won before, difficulty of dealing with as Rog, the -4 situation is not what you want to do, right?
Right.
So you definitely want to have a character that would, in theory, zone out Sakura so she can't get in, right? And we saw that happen a little bit, but we ain't see it happen all the damn time, right?
No.
So now we're at the reset point. We have to let the people know what's going on. Space Boy has ascended. It's ascended Space Boy. He has plugged in his arcade stick. He says, I'm done playing. You got one on me with the hitbox. See me with my real stuff. See me with the real deal.
Likely.
Are you complaining in the chat? You just won, bro. Rose's backdash is OD. Yeah, bro, you just won. Why are you complaining in the... Get in there.
It's not a complaint, right? No, I'm not complaining. Oh, snap. Stuck with the rose.
I don't believe her. She's good.
Okay.
Fucking
Prediction
with you, bro.
started. Thank you,
good.
whoever has a sword, getting this prediction going. Okay. Space Boy,
Oh, man.
Azure Flame. Azure Flame stuck with the rose, locking it in. It's keeping the same V-trigger system as well. And, your boy's a little hopeful, I'll say to the least. Oh no, the EXDP anti-air, this is doing it.
I don't know. I mean, a longer set, maybe that would help out that these flaws of the character would come through, but Space Boy's putting so much aggression, so much mental stack. You gotta hold all that. Runs the EX raw. This is the risk that sometimes you have to put on the deck because she, again, does not have the best reversal situation. Full screen, you can run your game, but that B skill coming through again, train with some of these fireballs and some of these hits to just put them back in the corner. This is where you live. You're gonna start paying rent first of the damn month. We out of there. Hold on now. Have the court order.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay a damn dime.
Woo, nice.
It's fine.
Blasting through the spiral, respecting the fact that there's no. Oh my god, I thought.
Yeah, I thought exchange would happen.
Yeah.
Would that be beneficial of the flame out here?
Yo,
that he would be
Spaceboy.
able to get the pick up and put down.
Spaceboy was ready with that slide, man. He threw out the stand fierce, ready to catch that. Understanding how Azure wants to try and secure this lead and win this match, and this might be what we got to see. You know, this might be it. We
Zoning
might have to just
Zoning.
stick to the zoning match because Azure Flame does have the lead. He does not want to let Spaceboy in at all.
No!
Oh my
Don't do it.
god!
Oh
You
god!
should
Oh
not-
god! Just saves it.
Oh!
Seth, could you have imagined if he would have lost that? He'd have to go in. The slide was risky. But my man done did it, and that could have been real bad, but stay solid. You know your butt is clinched after that one. You know your butt is clinched after that one.
I'm like
it
that-
is only diamonds coming out of there. It's only diamonds.
I'm like that meme with the kid in the red polo shirt just flexing, he's pissed. I cannot believe that he tried to take a risky slide like that. And you know what? Spaceboy giving him what he needs, what he deserves after that last one. Spaceboy tying it up, a really convincing round, mostly spent in the corner. That round was like 20 seconds long. That was nuts. But okay,
Pretty
Spaceboy.
quick.
Yeah, really super quick. Okay.
So I put him in the corner. Spiral arrow right out. Soul arrow, I should say. That's the soul food in it.
Soul
Hold up now.
ignorance.
B shift. It don't matter. So ignorance, actually, that should be the new name. Backdash again. That's what I was just talking about. That backdash with the wake up EXDP. Spaceboy bet everything that he would stick out some sort of long reaching button, but the jump in from Flame puts him in the corner.
Okay, nice.
Her throw range is mad good too.
It really, really
You should.
is.
I mean, you obviously know this.
Why?
Why?
Seiko?
Don't complain. You should love that. I also love that OG on came through with the party coming through, brother. Thank you and your booty sweat for blessing us with this great play that you came through today. I love it. Also love Spaceboy getting the pick up with a DP featuring her flavor. The throw, that's enough to do it though. She helped me enough.
You knew that throw was coming. Of course it was going to be the tick throws option there. And it was mad scary too to be able to try and check or take a turn back. Because Sakura and the way that Spaceboy has been playing, it's just like when he's not full screen, just like really, really struggling against those fireballs and trying to fight back and clap back and make sure that he's not just eating all that chip. Spaceboy is running Azure Flame down. Most of these rounds are spent in the corner, taking all this damage. Azure Flame consistently caught with these delay buttons. What a shimmy from Spaceboy. It is getting nasty right now, and there we go. Get microwaved.
Ooh, nice back throw. Yeah. Puts the radiation in the head a little bit. Azure Flame overextending and getting hit with the EX Fireball activation. V-skill side switch, DP Ender. Space Boy gonna interrupt that activation. Raw, you gotta cook it. My man with the V-trigger Tartar.
That man really just tried to do it raw. V-trigger. Space Boy
Donkey.
spiked it into the ground. So you never invite him back to the cookout. Okay, what a whip punish on that. The low forward coming in. That was pretty clean. Yo, punish the sweep with the soul spiral? All right, I like it.
I like that.
Sweep.
I want those go for free. And you have to. Wow, you madman. Because if that's blocked, that's punishable in any range. There's no question about it. Here's the activation, though. V reversal. Flame definitely alternating the options in terms of defense on the deck. And when they put inside the corner, that could have been a DP. Jumps again, feeling froggy.
Punish.
The hops.
Into
nice
super,
in the super.
And Azure Flame is able to close out the round with the orbital laser. Hopefully.
Gallic gun!
Yeah, Gallic gun.
That's Gallic gun. That's Gallic gun. I saw some people saying Masenko, and I'm like, that is the weakest, lamest stuff. That's Gallic gun out here. I'm calling that the Gallic gun.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Got it done.
Gallic gun.
Yeah, woo. Got it done.
Can't remember
All
what
right,
we
there
were
we
saying.
go.
We were talking about like the
It doesn't
Strive
matter.
dub and how Soul sounds like Vegeta.
Oh yeah. You kind of right. He kind of got that raspiness. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I don't like that.
Sounds like Venom,
I don't
bro.
like that EXDP.
Oh.
You see that? Why my man busting out when he ain't need to do it? Look how much health he lost. Slide interruption. 2-4 out though. Here's the combo.
I'm just
Like that little
making
micro
noises.
dash in the DP.
Okay, reversal.
Reversal.
You need that. You need that. Relieve yourself of the pressure. You're not going to be able to make something happen with the Ganajin. Just use it for the defense because you don't want. All right, yeah, see? There we go. Send out the Wibbin. The Scorf.
Rose wins.
Squaff.
Scorf. Soul
Stuffing in the
Ignorance.
health. I like. I you know what? Speaking of ignorance, I like how Space Boy plays in such a fast pace, like that. You just feel like, even though he's lower on health, it feels like you're the one who has lost more health. Like,
Yeah.
you got him caught up in the corner. I know Flame was definitely sweating, like, bro,
Oh,
you're
man.
dying. Please back off. Please back off.
Absolutely.
It was the Space Boy's detriment at that time, but that kind of stress, that wears on you in a longer set.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Space Boy is extremely good. Oh, man, the breakthrough. It just never backing down from the fight or really understanding when it's time to fight. He really sets the tempo, you know? And Azure Flame, despite being in a life lead, it is still on. He's still very much on defense. You know, he's still very much worried. And nice, the down forward heavy kick to get the anti-air. New this season.
Counter hit right there. Pressure in the corner, of course. V reversal backs off. Knew what he wanted. And he was disgusting. And I like how he made him waste a bar for that.
What the?
False EX Fireball against Space Boy going for the aggression. And I don't think, you know, a character like Rose can go tit for tat like that. Back throw, put him in the corner.
Microwaved into the corner, and here we go. The Soul Ignorance coming out, but does not have enough. Oh, the V shift away, trying to see if Azure Flame is going to take that turn back, showing somewhat respect.
He ran that raw, bro. I cannot believe it. And the EX connects the flame.
Azure Flame.
Not snubbed yet.
EX Soul
Damn,
Ignorance out there. It's like minus 20 something, and he sent it. I mean, good stuff. Big
It's
for
a
the
bet.
fireball, but it's a big bet, you know.
Yeah.
Haha.
Oh, man, that's massive.
That was nice. He
When it
threw
works,
that
you feel
DP
good, though,
before he
I'll tell
walked in
you
the room. Okay.
I get a throw bait, nothing there. EX,
What?
no activation
No
off of that from
activ-
Space Boy just yet. Don't know why he didn't do that, just does it off the Fierce. Runs it back at him with the Soul Ignorance, as you would say.
Something.
Sweet, though.
Hitbox, but that's a lot of meter available for it. You thought. And now you're going to guess. Okay, you're not guessing too hard. One more block into the V-trigger. Oh. Azure
Punish.
Flame, stop. It's not, you gotta earn it. Earn it. You want that.
Put your back
soul
into
spiral,
it.
Put your back into
Oh!
Oh my god.
Hold on now, do it again to him. Jump in, do it again to him. The throw, there you go, Space Boy. This is 1-to-1 to 1-to-1 in this reset.
Azure Flame just
On a
not
Sunday night,
able to find the. It's
go
welcome
the
to
crush. Pressing buttons when you wake up, what's wrong with you, he says.
It's-
In the punish Space Boy going on.
It's the late night service, okay? Nice. Okay, you had it that time. But now it's not the situation. He's just really trying to find those low forwards. I want to see if he's like able to hit confirm it. He's just throwing out the butt for big betting on it. But he was definitely getting punished for it. But now, oh Lord, he got the jump. He's dead.
Find the anti-air? Nah, you gonna watch the cutscene again, bro. You can press start all you want, but you gonna watch scene again. Hit him with the Gatling gun. Flame getting it done. You see the explosion right there? You ain't gonna nuke someone like that. Damn. That's a full-ass bomb on a tiny-ass town. Oh, and I'll tell you one thing. He's taking him down. You get me? Here's the thing. Flame is doing so well at calming down the storm that is Space Boy, and there are not many people that can do that, and much less with a character like Rose.
Man, that was bars.
I got, listen, Flame on set point right here, tournament point, reset, tournament point. I gotta bar you up.
That was really bars. Chat. Slaycola got bars, dude. Azure Flame, Gatling gun, getting it done. What the hell? Anyway, okay. V-Trigger now available for Azure Flame. Ganejin is on deck, but he has been seeing a lot more success saving it for defensive options for a V-Shift or a V-Reversal. Oh, nice. Not just shutting down the EX Tatsu, wasting that, holding that because you know that's mad plus. Could have gotten the reversal thrown on reaction. No meter, he's not busting out of this, but that, damn, I like that. Look at that. Gray life all the way down. That's the most dangerous block sequence. Plus frames. Oh, backdashes away.
Yeah, hold that throw.
Avoid any of the throw or delay button options. If he quick rose, that would have been Space Boy's death. Not gonna lie.
That would have been bad, but stay solid though. Space Boy still got some bar to work with. A little bit more. A hit and a prayer. A hit and a prayer this Sunday, but the back throw, yo, again, melt the brains, bro. Nothing but liquid in them. And Azure Flame coming through. This is tournament set point. Slide through round start. Space Boy's been dropping a lot of these light kick punishes on the soul arrows, and I want to see that being a little bit better because Flame's coming through a little bit raw with it. You see him get cooked for it.
Yeah, we definitely are seeing him get cooked for it. Now he's going back to the spacing game because he's understanding that any of those really close-up exchanges are super dangerous. Nice with the whip punish from the low forward. And now he's just trying to fight his way out of the corner, but Space Boy dashing all the way up from downtown, trying to lock him down. And here he is, another guessing situation, the throw. Tried to go for another tick throw instance, but Azure Flame was ready for it that time. Not ready for this stun that's racked up. The back throw to tie it up. And Space Boy is trying to stay alive, trying to bring it to the final match of the day. But here we go. Can Azure Flame clutch this out? Heavy Tatsu coming in.
Oh, does it raw? And I kind of like that to kind of just put that in the middle of the neutral when you don't think he's going to throw out a fireball, just to have something there, right? Just to kind of have this formal movement momentum. It's not going to be punishable, so why not just throw it out? It's going to be minus. There's a wake up option right there. Again, Flame, if he's able to stock up, things look long, but Space Boy has been in a situation before. Runs the EX Tatsu, yo, gets a swoop of the feet, wakes up with the EX. He's done it so many times, Seth. You're not gonna block it. He's gonna keep doing it.
He's gonna keep doing it.
You know my man wants to activate too.
Nice. The crouch strong. Finds that, hit confirms that into the soul spiral, back to the full screen. Space Boy knows that he's going to lose this game, but there it is, the Ganejin. No meter.
Open it. Oh. Yo, check the bar at the bottom. It's built too. You gotta hold the EX. I was just about to say it. The hold the EX. Had the backdash get slid on. Punish. It's not gonna be enough to kill, but it will side switch, yes, with the V skill DP. Anybody's giving a wake up, blocks it, V reversal, great life on that deck. Don't get hit, touch, or tap, because one jab, a dab will do you. On either side, no anti there holds a throw. We're going to the final game. Holy shit.
That was the most dangerous guess that he could have taken right there. The tournament winning guess. The tournament was on the line if you wanted to take that throw. And here we go. Space Boy bringing it into the final match. It is the late night service, ladies and gentlemen. We are here reading from the Book of Hands, okay? The Book of Sakura.
The Book of Hands?
The Book of Hands, bro. Okay, they're going back to the character select screen, I want to say. It's late, man.
Do you think it's gonna be Rog? You think it's gonna be Rog?
It's late in the set for you to pick Rog, man. I'm just going to put it out there like that. If you wanted to go Rog, you should have done it a couple of matches ago because you better cycle that data that you got right now and really put it to work. Azure Flame, if you're going to make this character switch, you got to play out of your mind. I mean, you got to play out of your mind regardless. It is tournament point right now. but I think that it's going to be
for both
dangerous, extremely dangerous character switch if he decides to go for it. You could just stay comfortable on the Rose, make those micro adjustments that you need in order to secure that W. You're doing really, really well. You are starting to do really well in those block string situations that Spaceboy was putting you in, rather in those offense situations. The delay button is still, it's a monster. It hurts, but have faith, you know? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think a character switch would be in Azure Flame's favor right now?
Man, I almost want to say on paper it kind of is, at least in some ways, in terms of like having reversal, and especially when Flame wants to mash out, he's got a 3 frame to do something different, right? He also has a better way to anti-air that isn't so predictive on, you know, her slow DP is not always the way, especially when Space Boy's just coming through he's juking through the neutral, he's jumping around, he's hard to keep down, and that dude trying to keep him locked down, having a medium punch might be better off, although her jump-ins might be decent enough to beat that if he's not careful enough, but he is carefully selecting the Rose, sticking with it. Grand Finals, final game. Flame and Spaceboy going the distance. Tweet out, let people know what's going on. Hit the Maturino. We're going all the way, baby.
Okay,
he's sticking with it. He's following your directions. He's like, he's doing it for you. He's doing it for you, baby.
He believes in himself, and you know what? Spaceboy understands the situation, and he decided to make a V-trigger switch. So now he's going with the V-trigger 1, probably to have a little bit more tools to combat those fireball situations, but now he's lost out on a lot of high damage opportunities with the V-trigger 2. Probably just wasn't working out for him now, just like this is not working out for Azure Flame right now in the corner yet again, and this is corner damage V-trigger 1 for Sakura. It's going to be mad scary. The delay button once again with the crouch fierce, meaty as hell, and Spaceboy is at tournament point.
What a turnaround. And honestly, it makes sense with the amount of pressure that Spaceboy's been putting on, and this being a long set, him being fired up with the crush, top two to the corner, hold the throw. Spaceboy's been definitely putting on a clinic in terms of Flame, what they've been dealing with, and now finding the light conversions. So I was talking about before. Runs the EX raw, but still the jump in. Spaceboy will not be denied. You will not deny this man the damage on the deck. One more hit for the stun. The wake up EX is an anti-air and does it there again. Oh, the wake up back throw. Puts it back to sleep, but only for a second. He's awake, he's aware. He's the noodles on the deck. The activation. All my friends and me, it's a party. The reversal, we're shutting that down. For the Tatsu Raw. Beaches away. Punish. Of course, Spaceboy is your winner of Low Kick Street Fighter 5 online tournament. Back from the break from the loser side. Gets it done. Spaceboy!
Spaceboy making the long and arduous road to victory through the losers bracket and through the loser side of Grand Finals, but he does it, ladies and gentlemen. Finds that punish from the -10 Soul Spiral into the tournament dub. Congratulations to Spaceboy for securing the week 1 of Street Fighter V Sundays, brought to you here by Low Kick Esports on Low Kick Online. Thank you everybody who has participated in the bracket today. You guys are amazing. I hope you come back next week. I hope that you guys signed up for the right one this time. But please make that return next week. Next Sunday, we will be back here because this is now a weekly series. The 23rd is your next time to shine. If you didn't do well this time, you don't feel like you had the answers that you had in order to get through the bracket, swing by next week because we are here to stay, and us here on the mic are gonna go. Thank you everybody in the chats. Thank you St. Cola for being on the mic. If you could please take that last minute swing into the Maturino pod, dunk whatever you can to congratulate Spaceboy and congratulate everybody that participated here today. St. Cola, everybody knows already, but where can they find you, man?
People can find me at @St. Cola on Twitter. Catch me there, and also catch me at The Drink. It's Saint_Cola. Find that on twitch.tv/Saint_Cola, as I just said, where I'll be, just talking about any damn thing, about anything but fighting games. We usually watch Street Fighter 5 stuff, Guilty Gear stuff, but we'll talk about any damn thing as long as you chill. And make sure you guys also follow all the stuff on Low Kick, their Twitters, their Facebooks, whatever they got going on, so you know what the updates are going through, so you know where to sign up to and know what places can play. But it's been a fantastic time. I actually have to go get my Uber Eats. So thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you, and thank you for all the players. Y'all Low Kick coming through. Seth, let me hit the mic up with you, bro. It's been a treat.
It's been
appreciate
a damn pleasure, man. I'll catch you later, St. Cola. I'll catch you later, chat. See you guys next time.